Hey there. You might notice we're starting a couple minutes early. Is my mic working? Let's see. You might notice. Okay. Excellent. I wanted to start a little bit of a raffle because I had to put the chat above that. There we go. We're kicking off this stream with a Sonic Forces PC code giveaway. This is going to be on Steam, so you have to redeem it there. If you want to enter the raffle, hit me up on Twitter. My DMs are open. Message me with "Give me Steam" to enter the raffle, and I'll put your name into the list. And we're just gonna bang out this. This raffle right at the start of the stream. We have 3 codes to give out today. And I'm just going to grab a random name picker. Can I find one that's not a... There we go. Yes, hit me up on Twitter, @LandyRS, to enter the raffle. And I'll add your name to this list, and we're going to just draw them at random. So we're going to kick off. Let me check my messages. So for those who don't already know, Sonic Forces Overclocked is a mod for Sonic Forces. It's been in development for maybe 4 or so years, at least. I've been part of the project for 4 years. I don't know if that's how long it's been since it was created. It's probably longer. We are doing a raffle for Sonic Forces on PC. So just DM me on Twitter with saying, "Give me Steam." All right. Already got a few. Let me actually go back into the call so that you don't just have to listen to me occasionally talk. We are supposed to have Mikester, Duck Dealer, Code Trilogy, and Hyper. All of us are involved in the mod at some point. Specifically, Duck Dealer and Mikester are the main developers of the mod. So far, though, only Duck and Code have showed up. That's all right, though. We'll wait. All right. Raffle's going on. Just grabbing names.
All right.
It's me. I'm the winner.
Damn, I can't believe this.
And again, this is going to be 3 copies.
I can't believe this.
So how are you folks doing? I already kind of semi-introduced you guys, but if you want to talk about what you did for Overclocked and what you got going on, then you can go ahead and do that.
All right.
I'll let Code start.
No, you can start, Duck.
No, I'm letting you start because I'm talking to Brandon right now.
Oh, okay. All right. What do I start with? Hi everybody. How are you folks doing? Are you guys eating popcorn? Are you eating your chips? Wow. I can't believe we made it this far. Hi, Hyper. How's it going?
Hey, there's Hyper.
Wait, just need a minute to pull up the stream's chat.
All right. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's Cheesy. Hi, Cheesy. All right. Wow.
Ooh, wait, almost forgot.
Yeah. So it looks like Lady mentioned something about what we're doing now. So I guess I might as well get that out of the way real quick. But so as of right now, I am drinking water. I'm kind of contemplating my life choices, and as of this recording, I am currently writing the next Stealth the Hedgehog issue. and I guess I'm also just reminiscing about well, what's happened on Overclocked. I guess. Um,
It's been
yeah, I can't believe we made it this
been a
far.
long 4 years.
Yes,
Been
it
longer
has.
before.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
It's been like
I
5
was
and a half.
like,
Oh yeah.
I was on this team since I was like 13 or 14, if I remember. Man, and a lot's changed.
Yeah.
Give us about 5 more minutes, and then actually let me start a timer on my phone for that.
Also, I
Nice.
just noticed on the stream thing. What's this about? A raffle you're doing?
Oh yeah, I'm giving away 3 copies of Sonic Forces on Steam.
Ah, nice on you. Nice on you.
I hope once
But
someone gets those copies of Forces, I hope someone eats it live on camera. Unless it's just a digital code.
It's a digital
And
code,
that sucks.
But, somebody could print it out and eat it.
Let's.
That would be
see.
rad.
Just gonna share this on some
We'd
other
be able to
places.
stop the curse of Forces. Let's see. What is the chat saying right now? Else.
Say, water is delicious. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yep.
Love the IDW dubs and looking forward to the upcoming Metal Virus Aftermath comic dub this Christmas. And Noah said he just got back home. Welcome back, kiddo. That's it. Which characters are... Okay, you didn't need to ask twice. As a reminder for people that didn't know, I'm voicing both Eggman and SBO for the mod.
That was Code who said he joined the team when he was like 13.
Yeah, that was
I've
me.
been on there. I want to say it was 4 years ago. So
I think around the same time Code joined.
yeah, I was like 20.
Well, I mean,
Man.
everyone here joined. Well, except besides me, joined around the same time. So.
I think I know what they're referring to, but in case I'm thinking of something entirely different, what do they mean when they say, are we going to be dubbing the slap?
The Sally Slap from Archie.
Okay, that's... I
don't
assumed
think
as such,
so.
but I wanted to ask in case it was something else.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be dubbed by us.
Right, because that's technically
I know
pre-boot
Turbo
Archie, and we're
want-
focusing
I
more
know
on
Turbo's
post-reboot.
wanted to do some like pre-boot scenes before, but I don't know the status of that.
Right. Well, to be fair, he's been really busy with a lot of like post-reboot stuff. Like, I've been watching him working hard on the next Shadowfall part.
Remember,
a
folks,
question
these are going to be...
that...
Let's see. Cheesy says, when it came to the art phase, were you given specific direction early on? Well, I think when I first joined, I didn't I was kind of going so at the time, right? So you got to remember this. So during the time when Spider-Verse released, right? The first one, I was like really inspired by it. So I thought when I was looking at Overclocked and some of the early gameplay footage that was out at the time, I was like, you know what would be cool? What if we just gave this Spider-Verse like cutscenes? I think that'd be cool. I think that didn't pan out so well because my skills were kind of rusty at the time. So all right, but yeah, that didn't happen. So because of that, we just kind of opted to just go for the IDW style instead. And I mean, it worked. It was definitely a little difficult considering I think I was like the only artist on at the time before. Eventually we started bringing in more artists and we didn't have to worry about, I guess, art style consistency. We just needed to like keep it like AEW-esque in style, I guess, right, Doc?
Yeah.
Right.
I think you approached me about the seen, or at least I think you approached Infinite Force about it. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I did actually. I remember. Actually remember doing that because I think in the comments during the early footage, it's mentioned that Infinite Force wanted to do cutscenes, but you guys didn't have an artist at the time, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot at this.
Right on cue. All right.
Welcome back.
Yeah, my mic gain was a little lower than usual.
Yeah,
Raffle's ending very shortly. Less names than I expected, but that's all right.
Yeah. Man. I certainly had a lot of ideas.
So that's all of the names collected. That and then shoved into the raffle. Thank you very much, everyone who entered. Let's see. Pick 3 random names. All right. Winner number 1, Hatmaster 777. Winner number 2, S-Force 0096. Winner number 3, Radsan 2748. Congratulations on winning. I will be sending your Sonic Forces keys to your Twitter accounts shortly. In fact, they should
only
be
work for
in
Sonic
there
Forces. Remember, they only work for Sonic Forces. They don't work on your garage door.
I mean, you don't know that.
I mean, have you tried?
Yeah.
I'll also send you the link to redeem it on Steam. For those who find themselves in a situation like this where you need to redeem a key through the Steam browser or through Steam on the browser, you just go over to store.steampowered.com/account/register key and make sure you logged in. Thank you very much for participating in the raffle, and congratulations on winning once again to the winners. All right, so we're finally going to get this going.
Yeah.
As soon as I respond to this ping.
Yeah. It's funny because, before I hopped into here, I was watching my friend Logan. He decided to download the... he was trying out the mod as well. We were helping him a little bit with the controller input thing. And before I left, he had just finished the episode Metal Prologue. And he's really amused by it so far. Like, part of it is because he just really likes hearing my Eggman and other things. But he's really liking the level work that you guys have been doing.
Yeah, I've seen early footage. I haven't seen like the final version yet, but I've seen early footage of the mod. And it's been looking pretty good pretty much all the way through.
Honestly, I'm kind of going in partly blind to it. Like, the most that I've seen of it is what's in the trailers, what my friend Logan just played of episode Metal, and the cutscenes when they were showing me my voice work. Other than that, I am going in this, at least 3/4 blind.
Interesting.
Oh, I need to get that in full screen.
I will say a lot of the story beats in the mod were pretty much everything you're gonna see was super condensed versions of what we had planned if we had eventually done all the full 4 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's minor cutbacks here and there, I'd imagine, just because a mod this big, you know. And there's a lot of stuff that's that you wouldn't expect to even be possible. All right. So, I recommend if you're playing this mod for the first time, you start with episode Metal. This was the first thing that was played in the big gameplay video that I was showing a month ago, and I lost my mind because it's such a cool inclusion. I don't know why I didn't even think about it. Yeah, it's essentially like a small DLC. It's not that long, but that's all right.
Right. And story-wise, it's basically like a prologue.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to switch the way I'm actually capturing forces so that it's a little more elegant.
A few days.
There you go.
All right.
I did not mean to skip that.
You can go back to
I'm just going to... Okay, hold on.
There is a save file in the mod that'll let you
Someone's asking, is episode Metal longer than episode Shadow?
No.
No.
Only one stage.
Yeah, it's just one stage.
A few days after the Eggman Empire's defeat.
Metal Sonic, activate for immediate deployment.
Did it?
Online. Running diagnostics.
I don't know if this is still an issue because I haven't tested it, but I would use the save. I would like use the save file that's in the mod for like if you wanted to start a new game because I've had issues with episode Shadow lately where when I start a new
Okay.
game.
I'll use the save file then. I just replace my save data with this.
I can't see the. Oh well, let me
Hold on.
see.
Do I replace the save data with just the X amount? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I see what I'm supposed to do. Let me just name that save data old. Save and play. Or is there like a... Oh, is it redirect default save file?
Are you in
Hedgehog Manager?
Or are you in your? Well, yeah, you should do that anyway. But yeah. Okay, if you hit that, you're fine. And you
Okay.
save that. Yeah. Just don't skip it this time.
I didn't
Sorry
mean to
about
skip it. I was trying to tab back in.
Oh, I briefly saw a wave for a second.
Oh, yep, that's my desktop background. It is a wave render from Sonic Riders Evo or whatever. That thing that Gygus is making.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You can see the game? Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Do I do activate?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the difference between activate and start?
I think start,
Yes.
continue. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Metal Sonic, activate for immediate deployment.
Sorry, I'm being asked what the code is. I just explained it.
Oh.
Unit online. Running diagnostics.
Metal, I require your assistance. Time is of the essence, so I'll try to make this brief. The Resistance has toppled the fortress, and all that's left of the Empire has been scattered. But no matter. This is only a minor setback. Once our army has regrouped, and we obtain the necessary resources, we will destroy that horrid little hedgehog once and for all!
I'll turn down the game real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been kind of weird to okay. That should be better.
Excuse me.
It's basically my Metal Sonic voice from Archie.
Now, go to the ruins of the fortress. I need you to retrieve the Phantom Ruby. It is essential to my plans, though we must make certain that our activity is kept clear from the Resistance's radar. Do not fail me.
What's funny is that, like, when one of my friends, because when I was watching Logan play, we had another one of our friends nearby, they were actually kind of, like, blindsided by your metal, because they actually weren't expecting, like, an OVA-ish sounding metal voice.
Oh, that's good. I was trying to channel OVA because it's based off my Archie voice, which is based off of the critical damage from Battle for Angel Island, which is based on OVA.
Popping
All
off.
right.
What am I popping off?
I don't have this on an SSD, by the way, so the load times might be a little long.
I've logged onto the rubies and
Oh, God.
I'm sending
There's
you the
always stutter,
coordinates
'cause
now.
the mod manager.
Lovely.
Forces do not like language.
Ah, long load times. That's just a genuine console experience.
Interesting.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have fun with your stickers.
Yeah, so it's not
Wants to say hi to you, Duck.
Some of my older troops
okay.
are still in the area. I have no control over them. God, useless pieces of scrap metal. Dispose of them.
Yeah, it's not Trev doing metal in this one. It's actually me, which I was surprised. I don't remember what sequence of events led to that decision, but yeah, I ended up doing metal for this, even though it's basically just... It's the same filter we use on Trev for for IDW.
Apparently
God.
someone's saying that Mike is quiet.
All of this is wasted.
Oh yeah, hold on, I'll get that. Let's go ahead and turn her up.
Hello.
There we go. Speak, Duck.
Hello. Quack.
Okay, yeah, that seems good.
So much of my time.
Oh yeah, rings give you boost in this mod, by the way.
Space when I had the
Oh,
chance.
so it's just like in Gens.
And Unleashed, yeah. One of the many
I actually forgot that
better
that was the case before.
better decisions over the original Forces. I mean, I'm not going to be like, whoa, they made a better game than Sonic Team. Sonic Team should be ashamed, because there's a lot of people... Oh, uh-oh, 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 oh!
Oh, no. You know, I don't blame you, Mike. I don't blame you. Logan made the exact same mistake on his end, too.
Oh, I should enable the 360-degree movement mod, too.
I think it's already.
Oh, it doesn't feel like it.
Maybe it's not.
Also made sure to cap it to 60 FPS.
It's not
I was
gonna
gonna say, it's
affect
really-
you in the air anyway,
Oh!
After being so accustomed to throw...
Jeez, the air control is
so. Are you
very strange.
Are you like having frontiers
So
brain?
much of my time.
No,
I
I'm
should
trying to
stop
skip
my
certain
mental
parts of
doubt.
this
Space
because I
when
don't
had
want to
the
just replay
chance.
through it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Did you make it so that why do I slide after that?
That's just how Forces is.
Is it? I don't remember that being a thing. That's really weird. Oh, uh-oh. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
there we go.
Lunatic.
I was having some problems. Oh yeah, the use of color in this is really nice.
Yeah.
I know a lot of these assets came from the original game, but you know, oh okay. Okay.
Well, at least you hit
Oh.
it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot how stiff this game is.
Yeah, I wanted to fix like jump and everything.
I'm really curious as to like how many people like, you know, considering it wasn't that long ago since we got Final Horizon, how many people are going to be like suffering from like memory, like muscle memory from Frontiers?
The last like boost thing that I played was Frontiers, but I mean I am more accustomed. I've played more boost games than I have Frontiers, so I'm accustomed enough to the controls of boost.
I can just like pretty easily switch between them.
At least I can always rely on you.
I don't know. I play mouse and keyboard games, so I'm not used to
How can you talk back if you can't talk at all?
the Sonic game. I haven't played like the 3D Sonic games regularly in a very long time. And there we go.
The thingy.
The octopus.
Forces isn't like hard, but the physics just kind of like the controls just kind of suck.
Right, it's clunky.
Yeah.
There, that's it. Make sure you bring the ruby straight back to me. Is that understood?
You win.
Raspberry flavor. Hello? Metal, you piece of junk! What happened? Answer me! Metal!
Yeah, so all the cutscenes are basically like mini comics, edited in like a comic up style,
Right.
which I think was a really cool decision because you can't make new in-game cutscenes yet, I don't think, and that's an insane amount of work.
Yeah, there's no point.
Honestly, this
So
is still
glad.
impressive in and of itself. It kind of gives me, honestly, it kind of gives me storybook vibes.
There's
Honestly,
AAA
glad.
games released like in the last 3 years that still do this crap. I think Sonic fans can handle it.
Yeah. I'm glad that
I'd say
more
this is
artists came
probably
by.
even a bit more effort and like style than most of those AAA games.
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. Sonic's not exactly AAA either. Like, I love the
Double
little
A
rat, but he's not
batteries.
really AAA anymore.
All right.
He ever was.
You'll have to wait till my art doesn't actually show up for like a while, I think.
Yeah.
Radio and hints enabled. oh, stutter city. That's. I really should have put this on my SSD, but whatever.
It won't really change anything. Trust me. It's
Yeah.
just a monitor thing.
Episode metal is just a prologue. Here's the main
Now we
game.
get to the big story.
Well, sometimes.
What?
There he is. The main man.
Where is it?
Takes place pretty
We
much
need
right
to
after
talk first.
Forces.
Give it to me.
Not yet. I've come to make you an offer.
No, wait. I can still fight. Listen, buddy. I've had my fill with the overbearing genius mastermind types. Didn't work out too well the last time, and I'm not really in the mood to be double-crossed again. So I'd appreciate it if you just hand over the ruby.
I intend to. The doctor cast you aside before you had the chance to show your full potential. Don't expect me to do the same. We both share the same goal. Power the likes few have seen.
Yeah, James is great.
With one common enemy. The blue whelp stood in our way before. But together, we can end this once and for all.
Right.
Ooh, cocky.
And what would I be getting out of this?
I've done some.
No, that's not
tinkering
Trev. That's
of my
James
own.
Digit.
The Phantom
Yeah.
Ruby has been overclocked. With its power, we can succeed.
I've worked with James
where
on
the
a handful of
Doctor
projects too.
failed,
I can vouch he's
and
really
bring
good.
an end to that little resistance. You will never need that bulbous fool ever again.
Yeah, that filter was interesting because originally it was just supposed to
Do
be
we have a
something like
deal?
generic and mysterious because we didn't know it was going to be Neo, and then I tried to get it similar because Trev guessed that it was Neo.
Right.
And then it ended up being Neo, so I changed the filter over time to make it sort of match that. And yeah, there's Starlight Zone. This was really cool to see too when I was
Loud
watching
and
the
clear,
footage
Ames.
early.
What's up?
We've got a bit of a problem on our hands.
This ain't another attempt to try and get me back into the Resistance, is it?
Sonic, this is serious. The radar's picking up a large energy spike in Green Hill.
Green Hill? Ah, boy. You don't think Eggman can be back already, do you?
Whatever it is, I need you to hurry over there and see what's going on.
Okay. I'll go check it out.
There he goes.
Yep, metal is me in this.
Green Hill, huh? That's pretty close by. I could probably take a detour through here.
I made the poor decision of running this on my hard drive, so don't worry, guys. If you play it for yourself, it's probably not going to be this bad with some of the stutters. Frankly, it's not that bad. It's only like stuttering at the start. Oh yeah, like 3 days before the mod came out, I re-recorded all the gameplay lines for Sonic.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to for a while, and then I finally had the time. I re-recorded them because some people, because they were really old. They were just basically a kit bash of a bunch of old recordings I've done for other fan games. And a lot of people were like, why are the voice clips still Roger? Or why are the voice clips still Jason? You should redo them. And it's like, no, that's still me. I just sounded really similar to the clips that were used in Forces.
Landy, you just knocked that guy's forklift over, and you didn't
Huh?
apologize. You just knocked that guy's forklift over, and you didn't apologize.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So that little Starlight section
Okay,
was
that's a tad
made
out of
by
the
both,
ordinary. Not really
me
giving me
and,
great vibes.
Alvaro.
Whoa! When Amy said energy spike, this is not what I was expecting.
Alpha OVG.
Better figure out what's happened.
That little Starlight section originally just was like a 10-second long, like, speed highway asset flip. And then eventually we ended up like modeling full assets for that.
It came out great in my opinion. Oh.
Yep.
Oops. Why am I getting a phone call, man?
Zone is like,
Lady, you won't believe it. The guy on the YouTube sounds just like you.
that zone is like changed so much. And now it's not raining ash anymore, I think.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I keep trying to if there's any Sonic game that has my muscle memory down pat, it's Sonic Core. So I'm trying to crouch to go down slopes. Sonic Core's the one that me and Gygus are making, and it's like more traditional 3D Sonic. Oh no. I forgot how good the air boost is in this.
The air boost is like the best mechanic I've ever.
Genuinely, it's so fun. Like, even in Original Forces, it's great.
Don't remember there being this many Death Egg robots around here. And all this ash.
If we
Green
were
Hills
to
look a
have
lot
done
more
all 4
like it.
chapters, it probably would have
Get
taken
it.
like 15 years. Something's gonna be honest. That's
It would have taken a long. I mean, also there you were like figuring out the engine as you were going too.
Yeah, like literally Overclocked in its current form only really became clear to us like about 2 years ago. So
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
3 years of that development.
Better watch
is
my
just-
step. The whole place is
We
coming
have
apart.
so many prototypes and like completely finished stages that like never ended up releasing.
This feels so fun. I mean, some of it is like a little too automated, but it's all right. It's Forces. I don't care. The original game was railroaded way more than this, and there wasn't even like options.
Right.
This at least like feels
Plus, to be fair, even
really
a
like
lot of the
high
best Sonic games have,
octane. The music is amazing too. Really helps.
yeah. Oh boy, Timber.
Well, looks
Could
like
you
it's the
actually
end of
get
the
killed
road.
by that if you
Let's
don't
figure
boost?
out what's
Yes.
really going on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna say, it feels so surreal just to hear Lady's voice in a close to official product like this.
Oh yeah, no, it's really weird. Something like finished too. 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to finish that level. That's like longer than I think I spent on any non-boss stage in the original game. That's crazy.
That is the length of 3 actual Forces levels combined.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Why is this guy spamming Bendy?
Hang on. I
Wait,
gotcha.
is that?
There you go.
Stay back, you fool! How dare you defy me!
I'm not another toy for you to simply throw away, Doctor. It's time I taught you so.
Hey, mind if I throw in my 2 rings?
Sonic! Grr. Why must you always interfere with my affairs?
Chill out, Egghead. I won't go too hard on your guard dog.
I figured this'd get you running on down here. Must say, though, you got here quite sooner than I expected.
Well, they don't call me Sonic for nothing. Been a while, Infinite old buddy. Looking to touch more colorful this time around. I mean, hey, at least this time you can be pummeled into the ground in a bit more style.
Would love nothing more than to sew that mouth of yours shut if I could. But you'll have to wait your turn.
You're the
Now,
fan.
Doctor,
Duh.
where were we?
Wait, that's...
What? No!
Oh yeah, all the art is fantastic.
Ah,
Yeah.
much
Great.
better. Oh, don't think I've forgotten about
So,
you,
I don't know who did
Hedgehog.
this. Who did this art for this particular cutscene?
I'm not
Come on,
sure.
man! Is this what you call a fair fight?
Like for a while, the last 6 months, I've only really just been doing bug fixes.
Quite the rush.
whoever it
I'm
is,
getting tired of
I
this.
love the way they draw everything. It's very fresh.
Don't worry, Sonic. When I'm done, all you have ever known will come and go.
Okay. Enough with
Is
the
this official
theatrics.
Sega?
It's a mod
yes.
of
You're
an.
not Eggman's flunky anymore.
Yes.
You better
Yeah,
spill
it's
the
an
beans
official
on what
Sega
exact
product
time to.
made by
I get
Sega.
paid
Now,
$3 million.
where's the fun in me just tell
I'm gonna turn this game down further. Yeah, there's like my volume's all out of whack. Sorry about that.
No, I'll just scream.
No,
I'll
that's
just scream.
that's the voice of Roger Craig Smith, guys.
you.
Can't
Yeah,
you hear it?
You will learn soon enough. Besides, it seems you have a
I don't know.
wish-
I think
I
we
wish
might
you
need
weren't a
more
moderator,
convincing.
Ghosty, because
We're under attack.
it kind of just killed the
Bandit
joke
armies are
right off the
invading
bat.
from
It's
all
still funny though.
sides. Our forces are prepared.
Rolling the
right
stream
on
cold.
cue. Ta-ta for now.
Vector's pretty funny in this because
I'll be there ASAP.
originally there was just one dude, Jake Goodman, but I think when they started adding more lines, they couldn't get in contact with him again, so Cole filled in. But you can like hardly tell unless you're really paying attention. They both did a great job.
Right. Like, I was able to like spot it right away because I've worked with Jake enough
Because
to
we've heard-
tell his voice.
we've
Like,
heard
there's definitely like
so
a
much.
distinct gravel to his voice, but yeah, it's still like it's funny. Like, I think Cole does a good job picking up the pieces, but I still think that Jake's a really underappreciated Vector. He does great.
I think Jake's was literally like the most like accurate to like the official VAs.
This is not available in French. Unfortunately, no.
Maybe
Maybe someday.
Oh,
We can't because
man.
it would require us to speak in French too.
We
I
finally
didn't say we were
cleared
doing
out every
dubs.
bandit and secured
I mean,
the
there's
shuttle,
like a
man.
billion.
Yeah, they should
There's
know
a billion
better than to
fan
try to
dubbers
take
out
us
there in
on.
different like languages who are dubbing the
Watch
general
it,
dub
Charlie.
stuff. So
Calm down, you two.
You know,
Sorry.
re-rendering these cutscenes for the 60th time.
Wait, that sound.
Oh, I beat it some more.
just
See this.
just re-render, just render out like a non-dialogue version,
Greetings, detectives.
and then you just have that video file you can just throw the
Impossible.
voices into.
We destroyed the Phantom
Great.
Ruby.
Hey, the art file.
Mr. Mike
was a
lost the
mere
original file that we did for
illusion.
this cutscene for
Now,
of the
Oh,
demo.
God.
you will
And
experience
he had to
the
redo it
remake
from
Ruby's
scratch.
true
Oh.
might.
Who
So
are
that
you
was fun.
kidding?
Yeah, you're not getting past.
Man, the style is so inconsistent.
Yeah,
It's so weird seeing Vector
What
with
the-
glowing red eyes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure half those
Pete.
colors were done by me.
I hope you
So that's
three
probably
wrote
why.
your memoirs.
I had to color in some of this. God, that was years ago.
Make that 4.
I remember having Speedy I remember that when I was like, I was still trying to like figure out my whole
Soldier.
like schedule. I had Speedy Fabulous help out with some of the coloring.
Luckily
right?
for you,
Um,
time is of the
for a
essence.
short while.
I have to make
I hope they're
sure
doing
you
okay.
and your
Hey, if you're watching
friends
this, by the way,
remain
I
stranded
see you.
on
I
foot.
hope you're doing alright, by the way.
For the most
And,
part.
yeah. But yeah, no, my art's changed a lot. From,
He's heading
like,
for the shuttles. Kid,
this
we've got to
specific,
stop him.
Like, what's... Ew.
Oh, I never actually ended up adding those caterpillars in. Like, I had the models for them done, I just never finished adding them.
Huh.
Oh well.
Interesting. And here we go.
Freight Frenzy.
Freight Frenzy.
This stage has a song me and my friend Matter worked on before he dropped off the grid.
We'll be right behind
Trust me
you,
when I
sir.
say this, folks.
Stay on guard.
You'll see my art actively. You'll see it progressively get better.
Huh?
I like that bit of like the chaotics just running behind them.
Yeah, again, Stutter's not going to be anywhere near as bad when you play it.
I mean, it's terrible for me, and I'm like using a pretty high-end PC, so.
Oh. I mean, do you have it on an SSD?
Harness the power of the Wisp.
I didn't know there was hints in this. What?
They can allow you to
Oh, hi, Omochao.
No, it's Dark Omo
I've
Chow.
tried it on SSD. Ironically, it doesn't stutter at all on my Steam Deck, but
Oh, whoa. I don't know what to do there. That's an object I've never seen.
Also, what is
Okay, I
with this
see.
Dark Omo Chow you have here?
oh, he's just my friend.
Okay.
He's just a little guy.
Why didn't I beat up Omochak? Can I?
Yes.
Oh my god. I didn't even
But
know.
only
I
that
thought it
specific
was...
one because that took like way too many objects. So, Enforces has like a 4,000 object limit for some stupid reason. So.
That is very arbitrary.
Yeah, like
Okay, so
has one too.
I don't know if they're saying this is a joke or if this is actually something you guys coded in, but someone said if you beat up Overclocked, he kills you.
You'll have to find out. That's an obvious yes, though. So.
We're gonna replay this level after I finish it and see.
Sometimes I'm kind of surprised we kept that in because I was gonna cut it because I wanted to have it for like every single instance of it.
No, I actually did give away I gave away 3 Sonic Forces codes to 3 lucky winners, and Hatmaster was one of them.
So that's a weird way to say unfortunate.
No, Jesus! It's so cool that you can actually see them in the level.
Yeah, I know.
That I remember I first saw that stage and I was like, oh my god, how did they do that?
I wanted to have the resistance like actually eating you during the finale, but just because of the way we changed the story, it just didn't pan out.
Yeah. There probably would have been some Forces issue with it anyway.
No,
Oh! I did that a little too late.
Gets people, and I've never fixed it because it's just really funny.
I mean, you just get like killed, so it's not like
it's not over yet.
the stakes aren't very high. the trains, man, damn. It is still a little like Subway Surfers-y with some of the level design, but it's alright.
Every time somebody plays Great Frenzy, they go Subway Surfers.
Stay focused. It's
Yeah.
not over yet.
I mean, the original Force is like that too. It's not god awful. Oh god.
I just want to ask, like, oh boy, like, I kind of want to ask. This is more so for the chat, but you guys can chime in too if you feel like it. Like, are there any opinions on my SBO? Because, like, that's honestly, out of all the Sonic characters, that's one that I've been kind of feeling a little more self-conscious on as I get older, to a point where I feel like I can't quite voice them as good as I do other characters.
I think it sounds alright. I think it's really only a problem in proximity to your Shadow, because they're both pretty similar voices. And in isolation,
Yeah,
they sound
fair.
good. If you have like Hyper Shadow and Hyper SBO, do not cast Hyper as both characters in your thing, because they will sound way too close. That's also why you need to stop casting me for Knuckles and things. Sorry guys, get Andrew.
Yeah, I mean,
get Majin VA, Majin V.
Oh yeah, like his Knuckles is really good. And Josh also has a really good Knuckles. But yeah, it's like if you just really want me to voice the two characters, that's flattering. But it's probably for the best if you only have me as one or the other.
It's okay. Give it a few years, and you'll get to the point where you can distinguish them probably. That's what a lot of other voice actors do.
I love the winded vector at the end there.
Alright.
Vector.
Oops, I need to replay that level. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, there's a cutscene. Okay.
We'll wait till after the cutscene.
Oh, it's cold.
You guys okay?
I like how that was one specific panel was like from like a year after
Been a
Rhapsodies.
while, kid.
Yeah.
We should get back to HQ.
We'll get
We
a
need to
big
let them know that
Spider-Man.
Infinite has returned.
Something tells me they already know.
No cameo.
Herm.
I think this takes us back to the world map. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, let's play that again and hit the chow.
Oh my lord.
Well, the 2D so the 2D cutscene doesn't replay.
We'll be right behind you, soldier. Stay on guard.
Oh, and this intro sequence for the stage is based off the train Q2E from Spaceport.
Oh, we're doing good, D.
The
Thank you
shot
for
for shot
joining in the
recreation
stream.
of it.
Oh, I just...
Whoops.
Kill.
Don't worry,
just,
he's
like,
gonna do it.
IGN'd
That's
that.
why he... Oh, you passed it. There you go.
Use your weapon's special abilities. They can allow you to traverse the
You think this is funny?
different ways.
You did it! Homo child abuse.
Where to use them.
Here's a
To
hint.
maximize their
Hitting
potential.
people who have a buzzsaw
Oh, so that's all those?
Extremely stupid.
You're really
Oh.
Beginning to bother me. Watch it.
You really think doing this is going to help you?
I'm getting tired of your attitude.
That's such a funny detail. Oh my god.
Like, his avatar does
I
their
didn't know it
idle-
could... Wait, does the Avatar have idle animations? Is that like a mod thing or what?
You think
They've always
this is
had
funny,
idols.
don't
They
you?
just don't account for if you're using the Wisp, which is really funny.
Here's a hint. Hitting people
I
who
know
have
they're
a
not on
buzzsaw
Sonic.
arm
Is extremely stupid.
Okay, is that it?
I think originally they killed you. I guess those were removed because it was just annoying.
Yeah, you could probably accidentally do it. Does Sonic have idle animations in this mod?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick.
And so does Metal Sonic.
Oh. That's cool.
City Siege.
It's really funny that they just didn't have them in Forces.
Come in, guys. I'm here. What's the sitch?
Sonic,
Hell, I just
managed to get the lower levels of the city under control. But one of those giant liquid monsters is attacking right outside the
They
resistance.
really didn't know what they wanted to do,
Copy that.
or
On my way.
even had the time to do with forces.
Whoop!
On his way, he said. Wrong.
Come in, guys. I'm here. What's the sitch?
I'm taking a
On my
shortcut.
way! Ah!
Managed to get the lower levels of the city under control. But one of those
Oh, come on.
giant liquid
Ah.
monsters is attacking right outside.
You still
the
can't turn in
resistance
midair,
force
which is a
now.
problem.
Copy that. On my way.
Yeah, I'll work on it eventually. I just-
Someone's asking who did this track.
This was Matter.
Yep. Oh.
This was his last track, right?
It might have been.
Also saw the classic.
Hammer.
Do Forces still have those like classic Sonic pit warnings?
Yeah.
You know, like it's like the sign that has classic Sonic on it that like warns you whenever there's a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know it has
because
them in
I saw
classic
that in the
stages.
level earlier. Right. I saw that in the level earlier, and I was just trying to remember if that wasn't Forces or not.
In Forces, they like just put like
Thank you, Mohammed. Welcome to the stream.
weird like little like terrain like indicators or something, but like they're so like in Prison Hall, for example, they just have like X's on the card, and like, there's no way to even, you would never know that that was a whole sign.
Right.
Ah.
My one weakness:
Dang, look at this
gates.
place. More banged up than before. Cleanup's a bit of a bust. Guess that's what I get for extended
Yeah,
work
there's
week.
some stuff that you can recognize from the original levels, but it's... Oh, that's cool! There's all sorts of like new stuff too, which is great. Oh my god! I skipped a bunch of that.
Speeding.
You know, with all the reality warping stuff the Ruby can do, you'd think it'd be enough to give these bad boys a paint job. I mean, seriously, Eggman's old robot's looking way better.
Ah.
Like resistance.
The insistence on Forces having like Sonic always... Well, I don't even know what happened there. Having Sonic always make like a grunt sound whenever something happens is
Yeah.
really like, it's really funny.
Sonic when he's opening a pack of peanuts.
Oh. Do you have to complete the main story to play the mod, or can you play it right out of the gate?
No, I think you can play it right out of the gate.
Okay. Should be there in a sec.
It just uses a blank save file, if I recall.
There are cosmetics like just spread across the stages, but like there were supposed to be more. I just
Watch, now that I've re-recorded the lines, people are gonna be like, why did you just use the Roger clips from Frontiers? I saw a comment that said like they even changed the voice to sound more like it does in Frontiers. That's cool. And I was like, I wasn't trying to do that. I think I've just gotten older.
What is this older? Sonic fans do not grasp the concept of age.
Well, they probably don't. They probably haven't heard the old clips either. So I understand. It's just, it's kind of like, oh god, I'm getting old.
Golden Valley lines were like.
I used to sound so spry.
Compared to the newest ones.
Got a visual on the big guy.
Oh, this part is awesome.
As long as we can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, I keep running into it.
There.
I'm trying not to, but it's hard. I want the. I tried to record for Frontiers as a mod, like the Generations one that Micah made. And I think somebody's working on an Unleashed one. The thing is, those other games have like all the pre-Frontiers games have like 30 lines for Sonic just for like gameplay. Frontiers has like 500. I don't understand why.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of them sound the same.
I made like a April Fool's mod for like the emotes mod, and I had to manually one by one replace every single one of Sonic's gameplay lines with Eggman's dialogue from Generations.
Got a hook.
Oh, this cutscene has gone through so many like different artists.
Man, how many of these things are
the
there?
way things panned out. Like I still have like files from 2020 on here.
Ah, well there you go.
Well, there you go.
Jeez,
Rad as
buddy.
ever.
Gonna put me out of a job with that kind of move.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of these were recorded during a period where like
Yo, Chaotix. Good
I
seeing
think
y'all
they
safe
might
and
have
sound.
some of them might have been recorded
hey,
while I was still
where's
recovering
Vector
from COVID.
Hold on. What up?
I don't think all of them were though. I think they were just recorded a couple of years back.
Give me a sec.
I think some of them need a little more enthusiasm, but I don't know. If it was a problem, I probably would have been told about it.
Just a minute.
So I don't know. As long as Mike and Duck thought it was fine.
I don't think we have a minute.
It's good enough.
Whoa. Look out!
Man, this thing's just making a lot more use out of those spindly snake
Tails?
nips. Oh.
Man. Cutting it a little close there, pal.
Got here in a nick of time, didn't I? Buddy, long time
The art
no
in
see.
this
Well,
art
I
is
guess it
so
hasn't
good.
been that long.
Agreed.
Nice. Get up there.
He's so energetic.
Energy readings are beginning to spike up. It's not safe here. Let's get you guys into headquarters before any more badniks show up.
Right. Well, let's get going, guys. We don't have a second to lose.
Big gadget go.
I want to port this mod to Switch and call it Sonic Forces Bottleneck.
Fox Squad needs backup
Yeah,
at
good
the
luck.
7th blockade. Knuckles.
I was trying to
everyone
replace some
left
files
here
on the
nearly
Switch version.
every-
There's some
What?
difference
Missed Jungle
between the
too?
file versions that is messing it up, though. I don't know
Hey, Amy!
what it
Sonic,
is.
you're finally.
Don't exactly have
Oops.
much of a choice now, do I?
And to think, all it took to get you back was another world-threatening disaster.
Ah, well, just sort of part of the hero gig, ain't it?
Sorry we're late. We ran into some old friends.
What are you three doing here?
Yeah,
Wait.
Classic is gone.
Oh, don't tell me you left the chemical plant unguarded.
Unguarded? Hey, listen.
He was
we
gonna be
didn't
in the
know that
mod,
Edward
and there
was
would have
gonna
been like
show
this
up and wreck
thing
the
tying
place.
hard-boiled heavies into it, but it just.
What?
All of the ships that
Yeah,
have
this
been
mod,
destroyed.
it seems like it was going to be a
If it weren't
lot
for the
bigger.
kid, we may have been as well.
And then just
Man, Eggman's
at
really
some point just decide to cut their losses.
Nah,
Like,
this ain't him.
Heavy King
I
would have
just
like
watched
bit,
Infinite
like,
send
should've
him on a
had odds
one-way
with
trip to
Neo
no
Metal.
space.
What?
He's been super light on the details for the plan this time around. I don't know how he could have been at the chemical plant at the same time he was butting heads with Eggman. Guy's a total nutcase. None of it adds up.
Oh, well, this is giving me a headache.
Well, listen, none of that matters now. What's important is that we focus on getting those rust buckets out of the city and winning this fight.
Yeah, you said it. Whatever game Infinite's playing, we'll find a way to stop him.
This is Delta Squad. Is anyone there? We need immediate support in Mystic Jungle.
All right. And speak of the devil.
We're closed in. The jungle is shifting. The vines here are moving.
Is that Corey?
Don't sweat it, guys. Me and the kid can handle this. Let's get going, partner.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. Yeah, why is Tails mechanized again?
It was just cool, and I thought Tails would like sort of like
Whoa! Quite the
appreciate
nuclear
like
winner.
the
Courtesy of our masked friend, I presume. Radar showing the squad somewhere up ahead.
intricacy of the
Watch your back, though,
armor.
buddy. Don't know what Infinite could have up his sleeve.
In fact, and like since he already like
welcome, Sean.
reprogrammed it so that it wouldn't you know, like fully roboticize him, I feel like he would have just held on to it in case and like tinkered on it a bit.
There is a part of me that wonders if there was more planned for it, because like very slight spoiler, but that suit doesn't come back again. So I was wondering if there actually was going to be like more suits
Yeah,
to come wearing
I was gonna have Tails
place was bad enough.
like
Looks like Infinite's cranked
okay,
things
so
up to 11.
I'm not gonna I'll bring it up later, but it's like mod spoilers, so I'll wait. Just remind me though, because I will forget.
Oh, okay.
What's the music?
Oh yeah, this stage is pretty good music.
Yep.
You know what? That is
Was
a very
this,
compelling
Chaz?
argument there, D.
Yeah.
Aha! That would be the rule of cool on TV tropes.
It's certainly feeling good.
Feeling bad!
Feeling me.
Feeling okay, I guess.
Feeling... it could be better.
Breakdown.
Ah, definitely could be better. Jesus.
Feeling kind of hungry.
Feeling
Do we have anything to eat?
Feeling stupid.
Feeling sad.
How many artists were involved with the comic book style cutscenes? A lot. I think like at least 10.
Yeah, like
Over here!
yeah.
Got eyes on you. Hang tight.
Oh wow, the wheels on that truck are finally fixed after like 2 years.
Stay close. Get you out of here. Where's the rest of your team? We got separated, and communications are offline.
Also, just so you know, there are like
No worries.
unique
You'll
Wispin
find
routes that you've been missing, but I'll let you find those.
Yeah. And I don't want to spoil it for everyone else who's playing. That's for the rest of you to find out.
He says that he completely misses the Wispin route.
Yeah, that time I was trying to do one. But then, like, for some reason it wouldn't let me use the Wispin.
Whoa,
Okay, now that section was cool.
Hey, I remember these guys. Don't worry, partner. These things are total pushovers. Shouldn't be too big a deal.
Oh, that was bold of me. Surprised it
What are
worked.
you doing?
Oh! Okay. Okay, we're
So
gonna
That
try that
Badnik
again.
was that Badnik probably just felt like really bad just then.
It's like, oh, my work here is done.
Didn't land
I
a single
don't
hit
think
on you,
it's-
but
I don't
No,
think
I
it's within
fell.
our
It
power.
actually did land a hit on me
well, that was because you.
because I was stupid and jumped.
Hey, I
Got a little
remember these
overeat.
guys. Don't worry, partner.
Real quick, Willow, I don't think it's really within our power on whether or not there's going to be a Zombot mod.
Yeah, that's up to someone else. I don't do modding.
Is this that thing that like somebody really wanted like the infection? You have to burn off the infection by boosting.
Oh god, I don't know how that would work.
I haven't updated it.
Whoa, what? Hey, I remember these guys. Don't worry, partner. These things are total
There's
pushers.
one about Avatar
Shouldn't be too
costume
big a
I
deal.
made too.
Ah, I just walked right into that. There we go.
Hey, nicely done, bud.
All you have to do for this is install Hedge Mod
Reach
Manager.
him over the comms.
Throw the go into the 7-zip file for Overclocked. Throw the SFO folder into your mods folder and just enable it. Do not install it through Hedge Mod Manager because I think it has issues.
Yeah.
doing
And then
that
you
because it's so
also have
big.
to pay me $3 million.
Oh, that's crucial. Don't forget that.
Yes.
Dude, this is a 9 GB mod.
Wait a minute.
I honestly can't believe this is like half the length of Forces, and like.
Jungle Inferno. We Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know, were there any plans to have the avatar
that's my
speak,
music
or
I don't like.
anyway?
I wanted to have a scene at the like as part of the post credits where we'd be overseeing the cleanup operations, and like like the avatar doesn't speak a lot because they're really shy and like not sure of themselves. But like as Sonic's walking away, we would have heard somebody call out from behind him, and it would have turned out to be the avatar like speaking a full sentence, like being like let me find the exact line of dialogue it was. Because I wrote it down a while ago. Sorry. He would have said, "Thanks for helping me believe in myself."
That's nice.
And then believe in myself plays right after he says
Yeah.
that.
And then Tails walks in like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Are Sonic's eyes smaller than his original model?
Hold on, we're on our way.
Maybe, I don't know.
Come on, partner. Let's take
Okay,
a
they look
shortcut
about
above
the same
fort.
size to me, and somebody in the server is saying that they don't like the change because Sonic looks out of place and the eyes look smaller than everyone else's.
I don't know. I wasn't in charge of the models for Sonic, so.
Okay, apparently Hat says that person was indeed Corey.
Whoa! The whole forest's on
Okay.
fire. So that sort of seemed obvious from the get-go.
What is bro talking about?
I know it's redundant to point this out, but I do believe that tornado is in fact carrying a car.
Who else is carrying a car?
What if that tornado wasn't carrying a car? Huh? What are you gonna do about that?
Was not prepared for that.
Man, these vines are a real thorn in my side.
I think it's really funny that the boost.
I don't
in
know
the
why
pod
it.
Need to work on my material a bit.
straight up controls better than the wire drift. Like, it is so hard to make the wire drift like control properly.
It sucks 'cause it's one
I
of the
don't really
cooler
see-
moves in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Camera.
Should have had me redo all the Wisp sounds too. You know, the Wisp callouts. Because wasn't that Roger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was.
Okay.
And then you
Which is weird because it sounds more like Wally Wingert.
I mean, it could have been Wally for all we know. Unless Roger actually confirmed it was him.
I have no idea, but they have a new one in Colors Ultimate, so.
Yeah.
Is that a burst up there?
No.
It's void.
No.
No.
Oh, oops.
Oh no.
Apparently someone's saying that apparently the stage was so big that it was split into two.
Yeah. So Eclipse Forest and Jungle Inferno were part of the same stage originally, and it got to the point where like Forces has insanely small like size restrictions on everything.
Up a notch.
Like literally everything, so it got to the point where the stage would just be crashing. Like constantly, so we had to like split the stage into two.
Jeez.
That's just insane to me.
Like Forces is like ridiculously restricted for no reason.
I notice all the like automated stuff is pretty nothing. It's just like cool looking stuff.
Yeah.
And then everything that you actually play has like a lot of thought put into it, which is good. I think that's perfectly fine. Ah. Oh, Jesus. Do I have to double jump over that? Oh, that's cool.
Whew. Okay, the radar says they're just up ahead. Let's hope we're not too late.
Nothing to the fire.
Into the fire and flames they go.
We carry on. Oh, I think I know what's going on with his eyes. I think, okay, I just got an achievement. Sonic Battler collected all Wisp buns. I think I know the problem with Sonic's eyes. I think the mid-map settings are messed up on it or something, because it looks blurrier at a distance than Rookie's.
Man, you guys really did put a lot into it. I didn't know Monster could have achievements.
Alright, everyone. You're about to see my cutscene.
Oh yeah, this one's huge.
We're here. You guys okay?
So many changes, and this is where my art style finally
Anyone
got
home?
a full grasp on itself for once.
Wait a sec, there.
Fool me once.
Quite the cold night to be playing roulette, eh?
Yeah, very subtle, Infinite. So I assume that distress signal was just to draw us in?
Well, no. But after I saw you and your little tag-along enter the jungle, I decided to have a bit of fun.
But then, those soldiers who called us.
What soldiers?
Whoa! Huh. Playing doubles now, are we?
Not quite.
Now this is my favorite scene. There we go.
No way. Metal Sonic?
Neo Metal Sonic.
That explains a lot. So you two figured it'd be fun to do a little tag team of your own?
Brash as ever, but you're too late. The ruby showed me power.
I remember I wasn't too sold on the blue and red
from
the renders and stuff, and then I actually saw how Code drew it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is cool actually.
Yeah,
where it doesn't belong. My organic duplicate.
Quite the mouthful.
Oh, welcome, Mike.
Hey, I'm just happy to see some of my bad guys actually making friends. So what's next on the evil agenda?
Nothing too exciting. Just the extinction of the resistance.
Oh no.
What you want? Pick that kid up and itching for a good fight.
Don't mind, that was your fault. Couldn't take it out.
Now these are my favorite things.
Are we actually mid-stream on them, Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to surrender? My sensors detect low vitals. Your odds of success are 1.4%. It would be unwise to continue.
Nah. Your math must be off. I was just getting started.
It's funny how you use a different take of that line for the trailer
Your termination.
Well, I
is
imagine
unquestionable.
it's because like there's a slightly different
Yeah,
context.
obviously.
Like here he's being strangled, so the different tone makes sense.
Given context, and also I was just kind of being lazy, I just figured, yeah, let's just use it. I couldn't really write anything else.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, here we go. Another portal.
Buddy!
Nice. Yeah, good going. Let him just run off back to his little hideout. How exactly
You're
does
holding
this
hands.
factor into your master plan?
It's kind of like that, doesn't it?
We could have ended this right here and now.
Oh, he's like going like,
In due time,
like a
my
kid, he's
friend.
going like, yay!
First we shall break his spirit. Let the coward run for now. He knows nothing of our true intentions. Soon, all of reality will bend to our will. And I will be the one true Sonic.
Whatever. Just try not to test my patience any further.
And that was the last scene I ever drew.
Yeah, we forgot to tell you to draw this part.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't.
Homing beacon activated.
Oh, we have to say, like, the entire, like, the fact that, because when we were condensing down the mod, right, I sort of, like, missed the entire thing, so I couldn't really talk about, like, why, like, all the decisions that went into this entire thing. But, like, that scene there, that originally was supposed to be 2 different scenes. So, I mean, props to Code,
Oh,
you had to, like, you had to draw that entire massive thing, and that ended up being, like, the longest scene in the game.
The one like with they're downloading from the computer.
Yeah.
Not that one. I'm not really sure if it's that one, but it was because originally like one of the boss fights was going to be a lot sooner, so that was like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Before the boss and after the boss kind of mushed into one. There's so much kind of random stuff we can talk about. We could fill like a whole. Like goddamn documentary with it. It's gonna be sort of whack.
Oh god.
Wink, wink.
Oh, wait, what'd you say, Doug?
I said wink, wink.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Anyways, what are you guys
where?
thinking of it so far?
Where's the
Actually,
kid?
I'm really liking it. I mean, obviously, I've seen an early version of this, but
yeah.
The
But
entire thing
actually
was a
playing it
trap.
for the first
They got the
time is sort of
jump on
surreal,
us.
isn't it?
I only just made it out, but those 2 lunatics sent the
I
kid to
wanna
null
eat
space.
cement.
He's stuck in there without me.
Yomi.
Well, you
Oh,
do that.
yeah,
right?
let's see some
We'll always
Infinite
do that.
Neo art, folks.
Wait, what do you mean by 2 lunatics?
Oh yeah, remember
I was
Neo
gonna
Metal Sonic?
say something about,
Well, get this. He's back, and he's in cahoots with Infinite.
something about the development of that stage, but
What?
I forgot what I was
Neo
going to say,
Metal
so
Sonic?
maybe it'll come back to me.
About the development
man.
of.
That guy's bad news.
Jungle Inferno.
I don't think I was there for that one.
It wasn't.
And suddenly silver.
Neon Metal Sonic?
The thing about this mod is that it doesn't really work if you consider IDW canon.
No,
is Vector's normal map broken?
It's actually just
Not
like that in
quite.
the.
More so,
Oh my
maybe
God.
they decided
Might
to
be.
give
We
Metal
didn't
Sonic an upgrade one
screw with
day,
any other
which
characters.
royally
Yeah,
backfired.
it's always
Without
bugged me.
Eggman's leash,
No,
Metal
it's
Sonic is
entirely
crazy
separate
dangerous.
from IDW. Like, there's no way it can work with IDW.
Yeah.
there's-
It's plenty of winks and nods to IDW, but it's totally its own. It's its own thing. It's like someone was actually like talking about it, and a good analogy for it. It's kind of like the whole what do you call it? Like the whole separation between like Mania Plus and Mania Adventures almost, where it's like 2 entirely different things.
Oh, there's a new Sonic Overture demo. Nice.
You're sure he's not just another one of
I'll check out the
That's
stream
the one
fan
with-
art after the stream. Don't want to really interrupt the game too much unless it's
Yeah,
very
right.
elementary.
Yeah, I'm doing enough of that myself.
Positive. We're in trouble if those 2 are both using Phantom Rubies.
Yeah,
No
Neo
sign of
and
the Chaos
Neo
Emeralds
and
either.
Infinite Art was
Not
what
exactly
was
evening
what
the
people
odds.
wanted.
That's what people do.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Make them kiss.
What's our
Oh,
next
speaking of
move?
art,
There's a
MB
line in
MB
here
just drew dark.
that I think you guys are gonna. That I think some of you
Oh,
gay
yeah.
people are gonna love.
Hold on a second. Our satellite
Anyway,
just
speaking
intercepted a
of
distress beacon.
art, MB
It's
just drew
coming from
dark
the
on the
kid's
chow.
transponder.
Nice. Someone in chat saying, "Can you draw the Goku Sonic panel?"
The
Hell
Goku
yeah,
Sonic
I can do
panel.
that.
Yeah, let's get a redraw challenge. Fan art, there's a
Yes,
thread in
the
the creative server or in the creative channel of the server.
I've pinpointed
Can
the
I do a good
location.
Satam Sonic?
Looks like it's
No,
being broadcasted
definitely
from
not.
the wreckage of the
I-
Death Egg.
That is not a voice that I have ever tried seriously. Well, besides,
What voice?
there was this one time we were trying to do, what was it? We were doing like a really early Archie issue, like live dubbing it, and I guess I got chosen as Sonic, and I was trying to do a Jaleel, and it just didn't sound good at all.
Wait, the Death Egg? How
You were
I
trying
think
to
it was
do
during one of
what?
the charity streams.
Yeah, it must have been.
No idea, but I think this may have just clued us in on where Infinite and Neo have set up shop.
Do you think they're using it as a power source for the Ruby?
Oh,
again?
James jump scared. James Avestru's
Yeah,
jump scared.
that's what I was pointing out earlier.
did.
That's what I was pointing out earlier. The fact that Silver just kind of appears.
Acting as a power source
Yeah.
for the Ruby. Wow,
Fun to do that,
the
though, so.
readings for it are off the charts. No wonder reality's a total mess right now.
There should have been a line like, "Where'd you come from?" Ah, whatever.
Okay, easy. The idiots rebuilt their power source in the
When
same
did you
exact
get
places
here?
last
I've
time.
always been here.
Seems simple enough. Let's just break in again and smash it.
Time travel joke. Shut up, Silver.
This mod has
Doesn't
people
look like it'll be that easy.
since this mod
Death
came
Egg
out, it's
seems
been
to
or
still
like since like the
fortify
early
core,
demos,
and
it's
they've
been
upped the
confusing
ante
people
a
into
little in
thinking.
terms of defenses.
Oh, the lips. That's just default forces, so there's basically no lip syncing. It's just a
No lip
generic
syncing.
talking animation.
Just generic, like eating a sandwich animations. Yeah.
Boy, I do love subways.
Sandwich.
Oh, I can go for a foot long right now. Holy hell! Oh.
Yeah. This mod ever since like the first demos when you hear Neo's voice for the first time, it's confused people into thinking that I voice Neo in IDW dubs. I do not. That is Trev Zed, but it is my filter for both.
It confused me too. I'm gonna be honest. When we first started development, for like,
Me too. That's why we got you there. Actually.
Oh,
So
that
cool.
explains it.
No, but we should just kind of
Still got
gaslight
homing
everyone into
signal on the
thinking that
kid's
it was you.
location.
And
It could be a distraction while I slip in, find the kid, and then get to the core.
Release like a patch that makes all the character textures consistent with one another and adds Trev's Neo, and that's all it changes.
Sounds like a fairly solid plan.
It's like, this is all you get.
Remaining ships we
Everything
have
else
for an
perfect.
all-out
Bye.
assault.
So, is this the fabled Operation Big Wave 2.0?
Yes, actually, I thought of it in 2 minutes this time.
Yeah, his eyes are smaller than
Wait,
everyone else's, but
shut
that's,
up.
I mean, changing every
Whose
other
eyes?
character when they don't even appear.
What about Silver's eyes?
No, Sonic's eyes.
Making final maneuver.
There it is.
Not too long now before they deploy countermeasures.
The Death Greg.
How we looking, Tails?
Can't
Really
read
I absolutely
slow
love the art
issue.
in this one.
We can't just destroy the
Oh,
core
yeah,
like
yeah,
last
it's really
time.
smooth.
These speeds up
Yeah,
defenses
yeah,
mean
unreal.
they'll have to hack into it and shut it down from within. Here, Sonic, take this. If you find any sort of console or computer hooked up to the core, plug it in and leave the rest to me.
You're a miracle worker, pal. Though, what's the plan if Neo and Infinite catch wind of what we're up to?
Well, once Tails hacks in, maybe you could try to get their attention and lure the two away to someplace else. It may buy Tails some extra time.
Man, you guys are so good at on-the-spot decision-making in life or death situations. Loving it. Assuming
That
things
sounded a
don't
bit
go south,
condescending.
chili dogs on me later.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do for that
Call
line,
putting
so
the
Mike had
core
to
in the
direct me.
exact
I know.
Same place Eggman stuck it last time.
There were a few lines
Now
where
they're on their way to
whenever I
blow
wrote
this
was
place
just
to
terrible, so I
Kingdom
just kind of
Come.
had to go,
It is a
okay,
phrase
mate.
that you merely
Yeah, you
lack the
didn't.
comprehension to understand
Oh,
where
real quick,
exactly your power comes
Duck, you
from.
want me to remind you of when we saw Tails again? You had something to talk about with the armor.
Especially for two. Fortunately for us, we already have everything we need right
it'll have to be
here.
like after the final boss.
Said, this is indeed an unforeseen
God, he looks so
turn of
good in
events.
this frame. What the
I didn't
hell?
expect them to find
Oh
out
yeah,
this quickly.
he does.
Yeah, well.
Both of them
looks
just
like
look
no
amazing
trouble.
here. If you're gonna do fan art, base it off of this
Back it up
this
to that
cutscene, guys.
panel.
We've yet to reach
Because
our
Holy
Yeah,
well, that was
exactly.
actually
but do not
well, that was kind of drawn before everything else, so that was kind of like we kind of just said, okay, yeah, that looks really good. Let's just use that to like.
Yeah,
love
no,
the
it's
character.
insane.
Oh, Landy, you wanted to know who drew the cutscene for which cutscene?
I forget, but who drew this cutscene?
JJ drew this cutscene.
I had a feeling his art is insane. I really like the Overclocked art that he put out.
Although it was colored by a dude called Scallybag.
Yo, shout out Skellybag.
Let me
Scallybag.
He's actually really good. Like he
Oh
does
my
like
God.
animations and stuff.
Oh my god, I got some people to follow.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, why does Dead Atmosphere sound so cheery? Somebody brought that up in the Adrenaline Dubs server.
Buddy, can you hear us?
Literally just now. This song, it sounds like a
Listen up, this is super important.
way too cheerful.
See that giant energy reading
The
in
instrumental or the
radar?
lyrics?
Head straight towards it. We'll meet
The
up there.
Wait,
the instrumental.
do you have the lyrics turned on? Actually,
We're
I
gonna
have to go.
destroy it.
I don't think he has lyrics on. I don't remember. I was just asking because maybe they heard the OST upload.
Sounds like I'd hear it in like a Lego kart racer game.
You have to ask Chaz.
No, it was just,
Oh, it's
no,
by,
it was-
okay. That makes sense.
that and
Chaz's
also-
stuff is pretty good, but he tended to like do some stuff. I don't know how old this is, but I remember like some of his
one's
earlier
pretty
stuff.
old.
He tended to kind of He tended
This
to
one's a
kind
remaster
of
version
be.
of that first one.
I know, but it's still pretty old. Like we you know, do you remember how long we've been like this thing's been in like development hell for like 5 years?
This song is like 3 years old.
Yeah. 3 years. We've been stuck in the
Well,
perpetual cycle
so was City Siege.
of modding this garbage game. Huh?
So was City Siege, I guess.
Yeah, Chaz was always kind of interesting with the way he did chords early on.
Oh yeah, because he used like a.
He was really. I think it was pretty new when he was first on here.
It does give like a decent like unique.
I really do love this song though.
For Eclipse
It's
Forest
good.
and Inferno. Definitely gives it some kind of unique sort of sound to it. So that's kind of I can't really talk on music without like no musical prowess.
Mike, write a song right now. No, that's not true. You wrote "Go Mikester Go."
No one is gonna get that reference.
I don't care.
I
it's funny.
vaguely get it.
No one. I don't know how.
Oh my
you guys
god!
know it.
I showed Landy that, by the way.
Right. Cheers.
I don't remember when that would have been.
Yeah, let's
I
talk
felt
about
like I took like a trip back in time. Would I love to voice Sonic in an official game? I would drop everything for it, but I
I'm
don't
in.
think it would ever
Headed
happen.
towards the source now. Most of this
Because
place
like
is
if
still
you
a wreck.
hire the one guy
Slip through to the center.
from this one dubbing channel, what impression is that going to give everybody else? It feels like some like favoritism.
Now, Landy,
But I don't know.
like,
If they got me, it would be through like some auditioning process and not through like, hey, we like your work on Adrenaline Dubs. I would hope not. I would hope that's not the case, because then otherwise like that'd be kind of a really weird shakeup for the voice industry, and we're already dealing with AI crap. So I mean, can we just do one shakeup at a time?
It'd be weird if it's
Alright, I'm almost there.
Maybe one day,
Catch you on the
though.
flip side.
I mean, hey, if somebody out there
Excellent
who is
maneuver.
responsible for these decisions is listening to me for whatever reason, then yeah, hit me up, or at least like let me know how that whole process works. God, how would they cast like a
Catch you on the flip side.
for like a new Sonic? I mean, I'm having some trouble
How they
here.
do it.
For a new Sonic, like that's that makes sense. I mean, they probably would just
Alright, I'm almost
handle it like
there.
any other
Catch you on
auditioning.
the flip side.
With like Mario, what dark ritual did Kevin Afghani participate in to get casted as Mario? Like, how did they do that?
You must repeat the ancient sermons handed down by the masters.
Here we go.
Repeat after us. Do the Mario. Swing your arms.
Dude, he had to do the Mario to do the Mario.
Anyway, Landy, just one thing we've got to tell you, mate. We next patch we're totally gonna remove your voice and just use Roger Craig Smith voice AI for everything. That's
Dude, that was
Hey, you know what? It's for the better. It's the future.
yeah, it's the future.
Oh.
That's
Why'd you tell him, Mike? That was
We're gonna get to the point.
surprise.
We're gonna get to the point where you can't tell, and that's just gonna.
Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing comments that are like, "Oh, I wish they just got Roger Craig Smith voice AI. He would sound a lot more accurate." It's like, yeah, he probably would sound more accurate because it's a computer wearing the voice actor as a skin suit.
Well, here's the thing. I would say that, like,
we should like use AI, but for the CEOs who force AI on everything.
Mr. David Zaslav.
I cannot.
Could you talk right now? Could you please say, "Hi, my name is David Zaslav," and I consent to my voice being used? Yes. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna make you say all sorts of horrible things, starting with. I can't say that.
I support unions.
Oh, you know, that's a lot funnier than what I would have done. I just would have done something
Can't
generic
have that.
and racist.
Nice. Come on, what are you doing?
Hey,
You know what? Trick the Zaslav AI to say support art, and he would have just been like, "I've never seen something like that."
This is
Oh, we
another
certainly
old
got the
one,
mood
actually.
down, Pat.
This is
The ominous lighting, monochromatic color scheme, nice and creepy.
a lot of repurposing like scenes from the original
All right,
story
Tails,
to try and make
work
it
your
work
magic.
in kind of new context.
These firewalls are pretty
Was a Core of the
complex.
Death Egg a nod
It's
to
doable,
Sonic
but
OVA?
I'll need some time to hack it.
Don't worry, pal. We'll buy you as much time
That
as
was
we can.
from the original.
Any idea where
version.
Neo or Infinite are?
Not even.
Pretty
I.
close to the front lines. Seems like they want to handle this personally.
Is it a hot take to say I don't really
We'll
like the
swing
idea?
by there, try to create as much noise as possible, then lead pointy and edgy someplace away from the core. Where that someplace is, we'll cross that bridge.
I think they go to the Core of the Death Egg,
Thing.
and that's where he gets his stuff scanned.
You got this, Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Walk in the park. I
It does
got
happen,
this.
doesn't it? The whole thing.
Everything okay, kid?
Metal Eggman is just you trick Sonic into getting into this giant.
All right
thing
then,
and make it
let's
also-
rock.
which sounds a little bit more kind of weird when I say it like that, but you know. Anyway, let's rock.
Yeah.
Oh lord, here we go.
Let's rock. I like
you're
that the
gonna
art
have to-
varies so much from cutscene to cutscene. Like in any other production,
Well-
somebody would complain about that, but I think it's cool because I mean, have you seen the
yeah.
comics?
That,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we sort of all kind of said, oh yeah, the next thing we do will have character sheets. Didn't do that obviously, so you know it's Anyway, this level, this is what they call the magnum
Looks like we
opus
tripped the
now.
security systems. Hopefully
Oh,
that's
Mikester's
Well,
magnum
like-
opus. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. This is another Matter track. An early version of this was actually used in oh god, which one was it? One of the issue, the issue where
yeah.
Whisper appears for the first
Yeah,
time.
that one. My goodness, man.
already
You
pretty
go,
chaotic out
think
here.
it's way further.
Work fast.
Yeah, this
The
is.
resistance is toast.
I don't know. This is kind of one of my personal babies, even though it also is Brandon's. But like, I freaking love space levels. And the
This
advantage
is
of designing
awesome
a-
so far.
The advantage of designing space levels is that you don't have to worry about like having to
Filling it with
design,
things
like,
because it's just
yeah, it's just all
it's just the
floating-
vastness
it's
of
just all floating in
space.
Aside from Freight Frenzy, this one I would have to say was like my favorite one to work on.
It does have a lot of BS in it, and it's a little bit unpolished, but like.
I mean, it's the final stage, so I think it's all for the better.
Oh god, yeah, it is. You're right.
Whoa, Doc, that's spoiler. Come on.
No.
His music is really good. I'm glad that the stages are long enough to hear these longer songs. That's like incredibly important. Like all the Forces songs are like not that long, but there's some where you literally beat the level before you even hit like any good parts.
This original part that he added sounds very, very good. Like it,
Yeah.
In a second, like it kind of like breaks down into the new part of the song. Oh, it's good.
I like that there's more wall jumping segments too. Sonic could wall jump, but literally the only person who ever used it was the Avatar.
Say, clear this meteor shower, buddy. Sheesh,
Yes,
you
issue
don't
8.
have the greatest place to be building your giant space stations.
It's also, this level's also my bad because I could just throw in shit tons of Star Wars references. Oh, did I just swear?
No, it's overall the sound
Hopefully
effects. I don't think any concerned
hopefully
mothers
my-
in the distance heard you.
Yeah, that and hopefully my god awful mic quality is going to save us.
Mic quality, yeah.
Mic quality.
To all concerned. Oh, okay. I don't-
Oh yeah, that's a fun little tag team perk.
Where the damage frames are.
To all mothers in proximity to your child's television right now, it's okay. He's Australian.
As a trailer, yeah.
He can say it. He can say swears.
Hopefully the trailer we released will be made for kids are fun, yeah, because that actually happened with some of the teasers.
Oh god.
Oh, maybe I should look into that too.
No, I already made it a feel. It's in yeah. It's annoying because the man goes out of his way to bloody, add like weird tags to. Yeah, that's also a bit of a. Like I have to add like.
It feels like the tag team thing in Forces is not very well programmed.
It's not.
Yeah, well, no, that actually was like a spline thing. No, you're right. Like, you're right in saying this game is kind of rife with programs.
Like, don't even get me started on triple tag. Like, I don't. Like, it's literally just like Sonic with two characters stapled into
No.
I just love how the avatar doesn't get crushed either. They're just kind of.
The most Aussie Sonic fan you've ever heard? Well, Gerbil's right there. I mean, he's not in the call.
Yeah, where is that man? Why is he in here? I'm gonna give him a piece of my life.
I don't know where he is.
Because every time he's always smacked talking Overclocked. He's like, oh, you just stole the essence, right? Oh, is that why it's called stolen value? And I'm like, oh, you're done, alright? That's it.
So, there was a bug in this stage. I don't even know, like, I don't think any of us know what actually fixed it, but it was driving me insane for the longest time. It would, like...
What was it?
It was that thing where after you hit the dash ring on that left route, the Avatar and Sonic would just, like... They would be stuck in between their falling and, like, dashing states.
No, it's just been slow-mo animation for all. Yeah, no, you're right. That was weird.
Like, that, I don't know what was the cause of that, but I'm so glad it's gone.
Another reason why this level, I like this one, because this is where I can put all my Star Wars references. And,
This is where I can make explodies.
Yeah, this is where I can make awful references. But one of the least
the level design in this, just like all the gravity stuff and like the surfaces that you run across and all the angles, is genuinely nuts. I'm surprised the quick step works when it's upside down like that.
Barely. That sequence took so long to get working right.
Star Wars, here we go.
It's so weird how they built this game off of Lost World. Like, what is the point?
Bye, buddy.
I really
use one
don't
of
get
your
it.
other boost games, and then Frontiers builds off of this. It's like, what are we doing? And Lost World, I think, is
Frontiers
originally
isn't
based on the
actually,
boost games.
Actually, like, controllable, so.
I'm surprised Frontiers is controllable.
Okay, we're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this
They
thing
must
and
have had
go
to
home.
gut that crap like crazy. Limit of got your limit right here. I've said that a few times. I don't feel like shouting very loud though right now. Don't worry, you'll probably hear it at some point.
It's one loud
I've got your limit right here.
Never
There
do
you
that
go.
again.
I don't plan to.
Oh, they asked for him to say it.
I mean, I don't know.
Goku Sonic in creative.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Wait, have you played episode Metal yet or not? Landy.
Alright, here we
Landy,
go.
mate. Landy, did you play episode Metal or not?
Yeah.
Infinite
Yes, I did.
Neo Metal.
Okay.
That was the first thing I played actually.
Okay, game plan. Ain't no way we're beating those two in a fair fight.
So the version I
Last time was
watched
sort of proof of that.
like a month
All
or
we
two
need to do
ago
is stall them long enough for Tails to shut down the Ruby's core.
did
and
not
at
have
that
like
point,
cutscene
those two
music.
are no more harmless than a motorbike.
Yeah.
Sounds easy
Honestly,
enough
a
on
lot of
paper,
the music we got is in props
Gail
to a man
Goodbye?
named Ben Elliott.
What's
He's
up?
fantastic.
Oh my god, he did an
Yeah,
amazing
yeah.
job, dude.
Yeah, with this one, yeah, for sure. And we had to like really get this one right.
Is
because of,
this
specific
about what
kind of
happened
tone of this
before?
scene. we had to sort of make it more, you know, we had to.
Okay, buddy. We don't have much time,
Music
so I'll
has
try
to
to make this
support it
quick. I
and
think
match
a
it.
bit of an apology is in order, because
That was sort of
admittedly,
the struggle.
I've been screwing up big time lately. I get that. I just... I get so in the moment, fired up, that I jump straight in without even thinking about it. It's my style, you know? Gotta stay on the move. Okay. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry. I went in over my head and nearly screwed everything up. But trust me, I won't make the same mistake twice. I can't forget who helped me get this far in the first place, can I? This time's gonna be different. I promise. I'm not gonna solo it this time. I'll even let you take the lead on this one. 'Cause hey, after all, you're not a rookie anymore.
You can tell that I switched mics here.
Possible. Did you get out of null space alone?
I believe
I don't
he's
know,
referring
but
to
those cheap
when
parlor trick portals are
Rookie
pretty
got
useless,
trapped
aren't
in null space.
Man, oh so terrified of these stupid gemstones. I'm sick of these dumb illusions. All that power's amounted to be a pretty big pain in my
There's a
head.
couple of like that was like something like added because it was something I really wanted to do for like the original story.
partner? Looks like things are about to get a little weird.
This
Where, like-
this art is sick.
Yeah, that
Agreed.
Dev Arts or David Arts, he's your mate, Cody. Yeah, you got one for this one. It's for you.
Yep, David did a
Hey,
good
let's
job.
see how this turns
on
out.
your- Glad I recommended him for this.
Oh yeah, when I first heard this, I was like, "Good God, this
It's
music
like
is going to
my
make people
favorite
flip
Well-
out."
Well, there was originally another what do you? No, it's okay. It's just like a because I assume you have this like. Oh, that's what you're doing. Sorry, I thought you were about to do some graphical stuff.
Nah, that stutter is just kind of a mod thing. I think I have it on my hard drive.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah. Hedgehog Manager right now it has like this lag.
I don't think I could have done a better job with some of the lines here.
No, you did. Don't say
All
that,
right,
mate.
Lanny, time to do more retakes.
It's okay. Been doing them for 4 years.
It's for 4 years.
Yeah, this song rocks.
Such efforts are
Oh my God!
useless.
The other when I saw this, when I saw the original version of this, there was not any animations on Neo. He just had a T-pose. oh Jesus!
Not even yet.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would have been more threatening if he kept that T-pose.
Yeah, you reckon? What a kind of crazy aura. Yeah, so with the final boss song, there was another song for this,
Hey, what
which
are you doing
kind of like
Too scared to come down and fight
sort
us
of more
yourself?
like geared towards Infinite. They were using.
Oops, that is not me singing. That is what's their name?
Lady singing.
There's a lot of things to say about this stage in particular.
It's
like this Mystic Jungle thing was part of the
Hey, what are you doing?
an earlier version of
Scared to come down
Forest.
and fight us yourself?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah.
So much nuisance, my
Right
nose
thing.
and copy.
Still hung up on
First of all, let's talk about the music. First of all,
Oh, my little
composed by Zakujo and lyrics by
This is by Zakujo.
System damage
Changing Chris Cross. Other than that, well, they're pretty incredible. Like they've made like a bunch of like fan lyric songs. Pretty much because this thing's taken so long. This obviously came out in the midst of Frontiers, right? When Frontiers came out, it sort of like raised the bar in terms of what you do with boss music and so on. So we just thought, all right, well, I guess we should just make a Titan track pretty much for the final boss. So that's what we did.
Whoa, God!
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Gotta be careful, mate.
Yeah, don't air boost when platforming.
There's no, or just a 3D platform control. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's
Definitely a lot of
I could tell you guys tried to like improve them, but yeah, this.
Well, we tried that, and also we tried to sidestep the issue by just not like having a limit to stuff as much as we can, which is sort of a bummer. And
Sort of guide you too, with the camera and the correct paths.
It's no good on paper. Like I'll limit.
When you make a mod like this. When you make a mod like this, you start to realize why Frontier's level design, or not Frontier, Force's level design was the way it was.
I mean, that's sort of on them, on Sonic's team in that case, to be honest.
Yeah, no, either way, it's like... I can just imagine, like, being one of the level design guys, and, like, playing these controls, and it's like, this is terrible! Can we change it? And it's like, no, we only have, like, 2 months left to finish the game. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, like, I literally cannot wrap my head around what happened.
No, they're arguing.
Arguing like an old married couple.
Like an old married couple. You hear that, folks? Artists?
They're married. Canon.
I am a robot. I do not need the
Oh, is
concept
that
of
the one
marriage.
that's talking about having gay energy? I would have thought there's another one that's going to go.
Is our love an illusion to you?
Besides, I have no mouth, so how could one smooch?
Like this.
Shadows dance as the tension grows? What did you mean by this?
No, I didn't run the
That I just like to do.
What kind of tension are we talking?
You tried us with this out to away. This is about watch.
Yeah, this song rules. I screamed when I heard this in the footage. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this now.
A lady screamed when you heard this.
For the game. And you can tell, like, at first I was like, I couldn't tell, because I heard Overclocked. Yeah, this was the point where I was like, okay, that's original.
Your disco ball of energy, aren't you?
You idiots! How could you let them
Oh my god! The cutscene, dude! Oh my god!
Like you guys are
like the amount of effort that Brandon put into this, like putting this together.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, dude. That's ridiculous. This is so much better than the early version I saw, which I already knew it was early, so I wasn't bothered, but holy crap.
And just like they were done. Wow.
Nice.
Ow.
So, the fight takes place in null space, obviously. That sort of evolved from, like, the early story where, like, they were gonna use the Death Egg to basically, like, encase the whole world in null space.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the null storm.
Yeah, the null storm.
But now it's.
I like the null storm, Mike.
That idea was actually a good way to reincorporate the Raffle selection. We didn't end up really.
Oh, you got a yacker.
Hooray.
I'm not yacker.
Got a yacker.
Huzzah.
That's how it's done. Put it there, bud.
Oh boy. There we go.
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. Great timing.
Did you two win?
We'd probably be sleeping with the fishes otherwise. Anyway, what's the deal here? Wasn't there like a war going on outside a moment ago?
All of the robot army spontaneously shut down not too long ago. Readings are showing all traces of the ruby dissipating. Reality
Yeah, is there
starting
new?
to
Did you
return
guys
to
make
normal.
new avatar items?
Well, I guess that wraps it
Yeah,
up for the
I just,
Oh, that's
there were
awesome.
gonna be more, I just
let's hope.
didn't have the time or
Done with
patience
all
to
these
finish them.
illusions. That's when you had something fierce.
Second that. I mean, hey, in the end, things fell pretty well into place, huh?
Yeah, and you have me to thank for that, by the way.
I mean,
Eggman,
like, I
how did you
intend
Sent me
to
to null space. Dumb and Dumber managed to forget
add
that
some
I
eventually, I
literally
just,
created
I don't know
null
when.
space. And was left with the tools to manipulate it from within.
Just not enough to get yourself out.
Go figure. But enough that I managed to redirect your little friend up here, which enables you to find the core.
I believe I do
Bada
remember
bing,
this music
bada
from
boom.
the early
Well,
version I saw.
thanks for the assist, Eggman.
Yeah.
Though, you do realize you're still going away
Ben,
for a
you got
long
a
time,
you got
right?
an actual real
You're
guitarist.
sort of responsible for a decent majority
Yeah.
of this.
What, did you think I was actually stupid
He's
enough
making
to
like a
tell you
video
this
like
in
his behind the
person?
scenes stuff.
I'm already
you know,
away.
kudos to
Hatching a
him.
new
He's a
scheme to put you
he's a
and your
legend. He
little
was a good
resistance to
fun.
rest.
Classic. Well, catch you later, Egghead.
Likewise, rodent.
Right. Well, a little anticlimactic, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. So what do you say, guys? Should we get going? I take it cleanup's gonna be set back a tad bit.
Yep, and I'm not letting you run off this time. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
What is your name?
There we go.
And that concludes the best excuse that's ever been put out to reinstall Sonic Forces.
Or to just get it for $10.
Yeah, it's $10 right now. If you guys want to go play this for yourself.
That's how much it should be normally, but like,
Please support the smaller guys. Oh, someone's mentioning it. Yeah, that there is a post-credit scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this rolling. Will there be a sequel? 5 years working on this.
If some other team wants to, then sure.
Or
Yeah, like, feel free.
We can make Sonic Frontiers Overclocked. You know?
Character modeling. What did I do for this?
Honestly, probably would be the better way.
Wait, what model did I do?
You did some texture stuff. You like your old texture things. We used some of that.
Oh my god.
And
like people were like, wait, I did what? What
I remember I opened up. I tried opening up the. What was it? It was the Stolen Valley stup. I opened it up in Substance Painter, and I was like, I don't. This is like intersecting on itself. I don't know how to work with this.
It's me.
Nowadays, I'd know how to do it though. So hey, if you guys want to make anything more that's in this, like obviously not a Overclocked 2. Yes, there are a ton of Adrenaline people on this. Either people who were on Adrenaline at the time or have joined Adrenaline. Like Code joined Adrenaline a little bit after. Contagion, that was their name.
Yeah, Contagion. Yeah, he sung it. He wrote the lyrics. Very good. He's
Scroll is Dark Omachow. He also did Homing Beacon Activated.
Right. Yeah.
Frontiers Overclocked.
Yeah.
And showing.
And showing.
Showing.
Just ascend it a little bit.
What I composed? I did the character. I did the avatar creation theme, but the version that's in was like a demo that I whipped up in like 15 minutes, and I wasn't too proud of it. But I was like,
"Oh, here comes the scene."
Well, this is
you also did
I did the Freight Frenzy with Matter and Sisonic.
In an endless void of nothingness with you.
My plan was immaculate. It was your impetuous urge to fight that turned everything to chaos.
Well, your plan was no better than whatever that fat mustached fool ever came up with.
I am nothing like my creator.
Doing just a fine job proving me otherwise.
I will prove my worth when I escape from this wretched prison, and all living things will kneel before their master.
Would you shut up? I can't stand listening to you yap on and on any longer. It's driving me nuts!
You baby.
That's better.
Yeah, Captain did this one actually. He's very good. As well. Yeah, there we go. God.
BAP. Oh, I know why it was throwing me off. When I said the last Boost game I played was Frontiers, I completely forgot that I played some during SHC. And that's the controls I'm used to for Boost is
no, it's rank everything. I'm kidding.
No, I had a mate playing this and he kept hitting like X hungry attack stuff and it's like, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, there you go.
I guess if chat has any questions, we can answer them.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's hear them. Well, we actually check the strength. Right. I just sort of watching just been watching.
Man, can't believe it.
Quit.
This is it.
It's just finally out and complete.
Finally out in the wild.
You know, it feels like we can all finally move on.
Yep.
I mean, God, like that first version of Stolen Valley I worked on, like I mean, like the original like on Chroma version was already bad, but like that, like the fuck, like I'm trying not to curse, but the amount of platform spam, and then Frontiers comes out and it does the exact same stuff we were doing.
Well, no, it's fun. It's funny. It's like back in the day we used to get like ripped, like we used to get torn asunder for like using platforms as like terrain. It's like you that's lazy. You can't do that. And then immediately like just Frontiers just sort of I mean
Frontiers just does that, and then the underlying terrain
right.
is just like.
To be fair,
it is photo scanned.
Yeah.
Hey Landy, somebody wants to know when issue 9 of the Archie comics is going to get uploaded.
You're gonna have to ask Gerbil about that. I think he's working on Shadowfall. Yeah, he's working on Shadowfall right now, so that's probably gonna come up next. But I don't know. I don't really manage Archie that much because that's Gerbil's thing.
So,
the
thing about
fan art to
Tails
show
was,
off. I'll let you finish that.
With Tails' armor. So basically, like this is going back to the whole Null Storm thing, but characters like we're gonna end up like parts of the Resistance were gonna end up being like stuck in a null space. And Tails would have like ended up working with Eggman on the inside. And they would have like been like upgrading the Resistance's tech. And that include like Oma Chow would have like literally like been like one of those robots who gets upgraded. like Neo Metal stepped on him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like so what I was planning with that was Neo Metal like Oma Chow was like trying to give Neo Metal hints, and Neo Metal just stomps on him and sends him to null space. And and that the Ruby energy corrupted him, so that's why he's all like buggy and screwy.
Yeah.
But the like so yeah, like basically like some of the characters would have just been like ended up in null space, and there was like Mike did a really good job of like tying in all the early story beats together in like into like just this one little mod, because like that little scene with the Avatar and Sonic.
4 chapters worth of these plot beats we planned out and just like try and like into like the one thing,
Yeah. Like that little scene between Sonic and the Avatar, but like before the final boss, like that was.
It'll vary on the quality of that job, because like the climax really kicks in like way too early, That's but
it's still good for what it is, I think.
Oh.
I am like that, but that was based off like I wanted Infinite and Neo Metal to because like Forces, like the original Forces was like more about like power of teamwork and like banding together, so I wanted to like sort of like contrast that by having Overclocked be like having Infinite and Neo Metal like sort of like sow distrust among the Resistance, and like that would have led to Sonic making some brash decisions.
It's kind of unreal that I've just realized apparently. Apparently, just because of this release of Overclocked, apparently, according to Steam, it's already hit, like, in terms of play count, it's hit its highest peak since December of 2017.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Which is sort of,
I saw that.
Unreal. That we somehow, nah.
Saga's gonna be like, oh,
yeah.
That sale literally came at like the perfect moment. Hold on, let me see the charts. Oh my god, you're right.
Ooh,
you are
what the hell?
Like, okay, well, not the all-time peak, I don't think.
I mean, it's pretty high, like
not all-time high, but like
since 2018.
Since the release, it's like 200 people on it. All right, so another thing I wanted to show is we actually have a bunch of development videos.
We do?
Yeah, going back as far back as 4 years.
Sure.
Dev stuff.
Oh boy.
Are we still enjoying putting these dubs together? Oh, of course. It's just everybody has like jobs now, so it's a lot harder to dedicate time to it.
Oh, I have some too. I'll DM you those separately.
All right, but yeah,
some of these are like really, really like early, like before like we even like finished this, like fleshing out the story at all. Like it was just like early planning stuff.
All right, before we get into these, I'm gonna show off some of these some of the stream fan art. So this first one is this one's labeled. It's from MB. She says, "I didn't win a copy, but Sonic Forces is still pretty tasty. A little underbaked, but fine otherwise." So yeah, she's really enjoying Sonic Forces, as you can tell. $10 on Steam. Here's Dark Omochow. Don't mess with Dark Omochow. And another one from MB. The ship tax has been paid.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we win. Okay.
Nice.
So now, finally, let's get on to the development videos. I have this big, and actually this is interesting because it starts off, somebody mentioned that they wished Metropolitan Highway got an overclocked version. Well, it almost did.
It almost did, yeah. Like from way back. I mean, this...
Oh my god, Mike.
Oh my goodness.
The version of Dead Atmosphere I just found. Oh my god.
What? Which one?
Oh, like it's like right after like that really, really crappy version of 2019. As we were transitioning into like the like current version. Like, here, I'll send you the link too. I don't know. It might be private though. I guess let me know if it's private and I'll unlist it, but it shouldn't just be unlisted.
Yeah, so this level would have probably taken place in like a later chapter, is the thing. So that's why I didn't end up making the cut, which is sort of unfortunate because there's like a lot of good ideas.
So if Code wanted to show off that Neo City thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Neo City, yeah.
No, originally it wasn't even. The Metropolis was going to be given a total like facelift aesthetically to be not even just like the white city here, but like
Can you imagine the music this would have had?
Yeah, good.
Hopefully, I don't know. It would have been crazy. This is one of my favorite songs in Forces. So
I'm about to dig through a lot of old art. Give me a second.
Nah, it's in the dev server, bro. Check there.
I don't think so. I think it's just gone.
No, I know what you're talking about. So I actually scrolled by.
I have it somewhere. I just.
No, I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Give me a second, you lads.
It was so old it still has Rogers clips. So this is mostly just a lighting showcase?
Well, no, it's like later on you'll see. Oh my goodness.
Infinite Destruction should be the ship name, yeah. Let's go with that.
Back to the chat right now. Oh my god. They're antagonizing me. No, stop!
Biggest change?
What's the biggest change?
Completely new section.
Oh, right. This is where we kind of, yeah.
Oh wow.
Our toes in the idea of, yeah, all that.
I can see why it was cut. This looks like it would have been a pain in the ass to get set up.
Oh yeah.
A cloud layer. Was that in the original?
What, the
cloud layer?
It's never that apparent.
Yeah, it's just never that. They're obviously building.
It's never so obvious to see that it's just a flat plane.
Well.
But yes, Anyway, that's what it was going to look like. Obviously, it's just concept art, but that was kind of something that Code mocked up.
Oh wow, this is so old. Wow.
Yeah, it's from 2020, I think, or 2019.
Still one of my favorite pieces of art.
2018. Oh God, I think this might have been before I was even on the project. Holy crap!
Yep. No. Yeah. This was.
That's
This
nuts.
was the very first thing Brandon did. So.
I was like very proud of this piece actually.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah, there's a lot I would certainly change though. But
After this playlist, I got some extra stuff. Actually, I'm gonna try and play these in order.
Maybe I'll go through all the, because some of them are probably like repeats of stuff, of like old stuff, you know.
I still want to do like the tower scaling thing here for like the reimagined version of
Yeah, I think yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see Sam's reactions to the mod.
If this is gonna, if
Like, why does Sonic sound so bad?
well, Sam is currently right now reacting.
Waika. Waiko. That's the Wario version. Brandon designs levels pretty well for someone who runs the game on a Pentium too.
For real.
It's just repeating.
Oh yeah, you just gonna show a different route. Like you can skip around.
Yeah, it's not like anything too major.
Like you can skip around like however much you want, because like a lot of this is just us going through like the. It's like half of this
faster
is
2D section.
Like, check the playlist. Actually, I'm curious to see what actually is in here.
I think it's. Yeah. Good God, Brandon.
Dude, he had like I think some of the stuff you might have just sent me.
Everything we've ever done archived.
Yeah, that's whoa, my goodness.
Oh my, okay, he might actually just have everything I've... Like, you can skip through a lot of this, because a lot of these are just gonna be like, this is like every, like, major iteration we've made. And
Oh yeah, oh, here's the old Stolen
this
Valley.
Old thing.
You know, honestly, the visibility was a little better in this, in some areas. It's a little... It's a little dark in some areas in the final game.
My perfect level design.
One thing I do like is the grass like moving more?
Yeah, like there's like more.
Well, there is grass.
More wind. Was that in the final version?
No, there's no grass. We can't. The thing is, there's the grass in the original level, right? That was like in the original Lost Valley. That was just part of the terrain. But you can't, for some reason, when we add like custom terrain models, we can't add the grass on top of it. So
so they just didn't have grass in the mod.
Yeah, so we just removed the grass entirely, which sort of suits considering it's all like, you know, dead and, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it works.
Like I generally
I'm gonna go ahead.
Kind of helps.
Anyway,
yeah, if you're in a forces level for like an hour, it'll kill you.
Let code speak, damn it.
Oh, sorry. I can't even. Code?
Can't even write.
Yeah, what's up?
Were you talking?
No, I'm actually.
Wait, was that you or was that someone else? Who was that? Was that Hyper? Oh my
That was
goodness,
me.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I'm currently
That's
just
fine,
searching for my stuff.
Oh, let code
All
talk. Gosh.
Yeah, you guys gotta let me talk.
Let him speak.
Let me have my freedom of
Oh yeah,
speech.
this was definitely sensory overload and stuff we had. Yeah, like there's just constant like.
I kind of admire it, because like it just like it takes every like Phantom Ruby asset and just shoves it into one stage.
Even the giant suns, like bad idea there. What it did sort of set up that we did carry over was that the fact that it was sort of that it sort of was a battle. It was like the Stolen Valley is a result of like a battle between Infinite and like Eggman.
Yeah.
This is just another showcase of the Metropolis level, I think. But you see that in like one of the early teasers, and also the fact that they're just like a bunch of Death Egg robots just lying around in the final game is what it indicates that like there was like just like this massive kind of like Infinite just kind of tore through all these in the process. He just sort of scorched the entirety of Stolen Valley. So yeah.
So this one, I think this looks like more Metropolitan Highway progress.
Yeah, this is. I think he kind of redesigned like the last area, so you can just like skip to that if you want to show anything in there.
Last area.
And yeah, I would actually really want to show like if this anyway this gets released, it's going to be via reimagined. But although I don't know how much Brandon's going to want to do.
Well, I think Brandon was going to release everything like every prototype. I don't.
Oh, like
know
all the
how long
builds.
it'll take, but and I certainly don't think that'll be fun to do. But
I don't want to. Like, there's too much secrets in there. One thing I actually would be interested in doing is creating a full Eclipse Forest, because what the level originally was, it was originally like Eclipse Forest and Inferno. Those were originally one whole massive level, actually. Like it was originally like.
I brought it up already because Sean came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Sean was in here? No, he wasn't.
He was in the stream chat.
In the chat, and he was just trying. He was just
probably still here. Hey, Sean, are you still here?
No, I doubt it. It's like an Act 1, Act 2 kind of situation that it was originally going for, and then just like. But we made it. It was too big, so we had to cut it up. It's kind of worked out in the end because it meant there was more content. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stick around personally, because I actually it's actually Christmas Eve day actually, so I pretty much got to talking the high gear right now. But I'll stick around for a few more minutes.
Yeah, there's oh my god, there's so much.
There's a lot.
I have, like,
I'm gonna look at some of the stuff that Duck sent, and I'm gonna move on to some of the stuff that Code sent. Wait,
like stuff I sent
these...
is all like stuff that's like really just some of the worst
and lots of concept
level
art.
design
I'm still
I've ever
going
made in my life.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, Code.
It's gonna take a while, so give me a sec. I'm gonna also post some of the doodles that I drew for Overclocked as well, because I think I should show that off. I think it's funny.
Wait, Landy, pause for a sec. Just read what I DM'd you though. Like I sent you like.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I don't think that one does, but I'll just mute.
Yeah, I know one of them does though. So.
Okay. So are these all these concept arts you're
the
sending? This is just all stuff that was never used or just made specifically for concept art?
This is a very early version of Dead Atmosphere.
Some of it was unused, some of it was used, and we were just me and Duck were tossing around ideas on what would work, what doesn't, and like before everything finally got solidified, I think. And hell, I even have some of the early covers before we I even got it all solidified. I think. Oh man, these look ugly.
Sonic Team executives are watching this video, and suddenly Brandon gets a knock on his door. It's like Takashi Iizuka in perfect English, and he's like, "Mr. Brandon, we'd like you to come work for us."
Mr. Brandon Jones.
I'd like you to join the Sonic Forces Initiative.
Mr. Jones, we'd like you on Sonic Frontiers too.
I mean, honestly, if Brandon became an official level designer on Sonic Team, that'd be the coolest thing in the world.
It would, but then you'd have to deal with the industry standards of Sonic Team.
Yeah, that's true. Even what Overclocked did to us.
What? You're poking when he was making this.
Oh, is this the one with the crushers? Or no, I guess not, because I've already had the lasers to replace it.
It's a really old one.
Originally, these lasers were just crushers, but they was so janky. I was just like, eh.
See.
I think
Do you want me to pop open this Iron Forest?
The what?
Iron Forest garbage thingy.
I found this. I found this Overclocked Christmas card I drew. Oh man.
Oh wow. Yeah, I gotta show all this off.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a lot of material to go through. I think I even want to show.
super, super.
We gotta even show some
Did
of
this
the
one have a
older
development?
versions.
Which
This
I'm
one
fine
is
with, but
one of the ones that
it's
you
gonna be
need.
from now on, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is this?
Iron
one of,
Fortress.
like,
This was
one of the
back when
first
Classic
images
was
I
still
made.
in.
And this is the color palette here was based on Titanic Monarch.
I don't even
And
remember
Eggman
this.
Land.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, these pages are old. It looks so gross.
A dialogue is just default forces dialogue.
Yeah, this is before like we did anything new
Oh yeah.
dialogue wise. I guess this was before I even knew how to replace dialogues.
Ah. Take it easy. No. Yeah, sorry that these are muted. They have old development like Discord calls and stuff. And just don't want like there would probably be swears. And
Lots of
also
swears.
one pretty unsavory person.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That was a whole thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I can only imagine how weird it must have been to design classic levels in this, just because of how the physics are.
It's yeah, it's just no good. I mean, ideally you want to design around. Ideally, you want to design around what Shawn made, like the improver mod, but it's just like we tried to make them work, and we just axed him because
Inbound
it was just a
Forces.
bad idea. Like we originally, yeah, he was going to be an Overclocked, and we did have like a level. Like City Siege originally was going to be a classic sort of level, but then we especially it kind of worked out pretty well actually because that was like before we condensed everything. And even if we did condense everything, Class Sonic was still here. That would be a lot worse. But no, it ended up being pretty tightly focused on classic and focused on modern Avatar and tag team stuff.
Oh, the corny pause text.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, out of options.
It'd be kind of cool if as you progress through the game, those strings change. And they get more corrupted.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's just
it would not have been possible, of course, but
we're like I know zero next to nothing about programming.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bunch of my recommendeds.
I had a really
I don't want to be showing other people's crap.
Thing, but I guess you could just
show also like
some
an edited Jeff
now.
the Killer. That's freaky. Apologies if that disturbed anybody. I'm just gonna pause the videos before they start. Before they end. Let's see. We got. I don't know if that's one that I have to mute.
Oh, this one is so like this is what I was talking about. Like this is the one with like the worst levels I've ever done in my life. I don't know what I like. This is when I first started.
The camera's so close.
Oh, it's because I'm using the default camera here.
Oh my god.
And, like there's missing materials everywhere for some reason. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Like I genuinely don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you also couldn't preview the level as like you were editing, right? You had to like keep rebooting the game.
No, we can. Well, we'd have to restart the stage, but that's about it.
Oh, okay. That's a little more tame.
Sending in some of the issue 7 files.
Be quick step section.
I can kind of see what you're going for. I honestly think it's just really.
Because I can't.
I think it's honestly just really hurt by the camera. The camera is the worst part, and then everything else is just like, okay, there's an idea here, but it's
everything up way too big, so it's like supposed to be like half the size. But I was still trying to get scale figured out at that point.
And guys, every time you think about like when you think about like how games are developed, it's crap like this, but times a billion, because every single part is custom, from the engine to like just every little detail. Mod development is hell, and real game, like proper game development, is like a circle, is like a further circle of it. I think they both have pretty unique challenges, because for mods you have to just figure out what these other developers did and how. Whereas game development, you have to
I think the crushers are here.
figure out what you want to do in the first place. This mod is so big, they're gonna have to
remove that ceiling from the collision file.
They're gonna have to make a TCRF page on this mod.
Largest TCRF page in existence.
That's probably like Bully or one of the GTA games.
That's true.
All right, lads, I'm gonna have to bow out now. Actually,
Okay.
but I just wanted to say, I'm just really glad that this thing's out finally. You know, it's just sort of been it's like a massive part of my life for a long time, and it's kind of crazy that it's done. And I'm just glad everyone, I hope that's kind of the goal. At the end of the day was just to make something that was entertaining, and I'm humbled that people seem to be enjoying it. You know?
I also want to say that Mike, people still see me as the main person for Overclock, but Mike really deserves a lot of credit, because if it wasn't for him, this project would not have come out. So
yeah, that was
true. Together, but
it's
no,
a
it's
big
no,
group effort.
Yeah, obviously, big, massive group effort for sure. So many different artists and extremely talented people coming together to realize this. It's special that it's finally finished, and I'm just it's a very wonderful time in my life, and I'm just thankful for everything. So after all that sap, I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you boys later.
Alrighty.
Take it easy. We probably don't have long before the stream ends anyway.
Yeah, right. All right. So
you can see some of this level design actually carried into the final, like that little red ring in the box there.
Yeah, this has cut dialogue, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let me see if I can go back and play some of that. Oh yeah, this wasn't in a call or anything, I don't think. So.
I think this was just directly from when I was working on it. Just skipped it. Should be like a dialogue trigger. I can't remember that. Right here, there's a dialogue trigger.
It's like a mashup for the music.
Oh god. And there's those dual mixes that you hated so much. The rotation bug, I hate it. It gives me physical pain.
So ridiculous.
Moving the camera.
Okay, whatever. The dialogue is lost media now. I don't feel like replaying this over and over. All right, we're going to move on to some of this concept art. Of course, there is a gigantic playlist of development stuff from Brandon, but that'll probably be posted somewhere, I think. And if the development team wants to make a longer video on that, then they can.
Yeah,
so we're going to move on to...
We are going to do like a actual thing. It's just going to take forever.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna move on to some concept art. So
here we go.
So what's this one about, Code?
All right, so that was Neo City, I think. Duck, do you remember some of the details behind Neo City?
So this is like some of Eggman's cause at the end of the day, Neo is still in Eggman creation. Like, no matter how much he wants to separate himself from Eggman, he's still got that like little bit of programming in him. So like part of Eggman's ego bleeds into Neo Metal, and he creates Neo City, which was supposed to be like ended up like well, the rest of the world gets jettisoned into null space. This is all that's left. Like, this is Earth at that point. And it would have been expanding outwards, like, and just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. But that's pretty much all it. That's pretty much as far as it got. I think I modeled that central tower. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah,
I have
I
some
think you
textures
did.
from Neo City on here too. Like I have this floor. Like, it's like a really early texture, but I made that like 3 years ago, like 4 years ago
That's
actually.
one hell of a floor.
Nice floor.
Yeah, it's a pretty good floor. I made it myself.
Yummy.
Pull up some more of this. Oh, this is just these are comic covers. Some of these.
Yeah. Some of these are also comic covers. This one was for Freak Frenzy. Yeah.
What were you guys gonna end up doing? What were these like going to be used for? Were you just gonna release them as like comics or what?
I think at one point I wanted, like, because Code had done like comic book versions of each cutscene. Like he had like separate panels like for the cutscenes themselves, but like we had them arranged in a comic book format. But then we just kind of stopped doing that for the sake of time.
Yeah.
Also, I really like the colors on like the golems here, and I kind of want to like model them like that eventually.
Yeah. I kind of
The golems, is that these guys?
Yeah.
I like what I did, but the more I look at it, I'm like, what the hell was younger me cooking with this? What was he on?
Cat's screaming at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think the perspective's it's definitely off in some places, especially in some of the buildings. Because here I just did not use references. I just kind of went for it, and so
I can tell, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks a little ugly.
I kind of like it though.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, me too.
Then there's this. What's this is another comic cover.
Yeah, that one was for...
This looks crazy, dude. It's really atmospheric.
Yeah, I think if I remember, that one was for... It was one of the beginning stages. Crumbled Hill.
That was like way after... That was like way after we like decided what we were going to do too. So like that one was like... You just kind of did whatever for that one. I don't really mind it because it just kind of looks cool.
Yeah, because like... I remember that... I think I was still basing it off the idea that like... But I don't mean to interrupt, but I just remembered that because the worms in that one, I had a little Easter egg that we ended up cutting, but like in Stolen Valley you would have found like you could have seen one of like the worm, like the sandworm, but it was like dead, like just like with his tongue hanging out. Dang. Yeah. One of my ideas was that since like Crumbled Hill was like supposedly like all just ash, I was like, all right, I might as well go with that whole theme, and that's what I did here. So yeah, I say it worked. It definitely worked for what I was going for. Yeah, it definitely could be a little better, but yeah, that was the thing. Steve.
And then there's this. This looks like a long... Was this like a connecting cover thing?
That was actually for the Freight Frenzy title screen, actually.
Oh!
Yeah,
because there was the Freight Frenzy demo.
Yeah, for the demo. So, if I remember, Duck asked me to do this, and I was like, yeah, sure, just give me some references, please. And,
like that is like literally like my favorite piece of art outside of like the cutscenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's really good.
I still have that as my desktop background.
It's so sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And then there's these as well. Oh my god, the way, like I said before, the red and blue on Neo I wouldn't think would work, but you draw it so well. You and the other artists just did an insane job. Especially like here with the shines. So what was this?
So if I remember right, originally in one of the so there was a so during the beginning phases of Overclocked, right, and at the time when I was still trying to figure out my art style, so if you scroll down, the original cutscene, right, had basically it was like Neo was like talking to Infinite. He was like, "Hey, listen, you should join me and shit. It would be cool, I think. Here's this Phantom Ruby, by the way. Hey, shiny." And apparently, so what I did was I redrew the old page, and I was like, okay, what if I redrew it with the current mindset I had at the time? It certainly worked, I think. It's definitely a lot better than the one I drew. Which, if you scroll down, yeah, it's really old. Here, do you see it, Landy?
I'm looking for. Oh no, I see this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That
Oh
was the
God,
old
I haven't seen this in years.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh my god.
God.
Is the Infinite EXE panel in there?
My art has changed so much. Like, I was 13 or 14 when I drew this.
Code, can you put the Infinite EXE panel in the thing?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Let me just get all these old panels in here. Just
yeah,
holy
hold on,
crap!
Yeah,
I've literally not seen these like in actual years.
Yeah, same here. I was like, what the hell?
That's so old.
I was like, wow.
That was 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Okay, I found it. I found Infinite.exe. There he is. You're about to see history. There he is. Ugly teeth and all.
No emote.
Oh yeah, this. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
If I can redraw this,
I love how these ones are so big. Like the image size is so big, but on the newer ones we have, they're so small.
I think it's like, so at the time, right, when I was like still trying to figure out how to utilize the resolution in Autodesk Sketchbook, because at the time I didn't have like Clip Studio Paint. I was still like,
damn.
Yeah, I had Autodesk Sketchbook at the time, so I didn't know like this thing about like resolution, right? So like it was probably at the maximum every time I sent it. So it would always be either TIFF files, and I would have to try and screenshot it somehow, and it would always be stupidly overcomplicated, right? And that's what sucked.
I remember
so
that.
Now that I know that you can actually resize the resolution, I was like, oh, why didn't I do this before?
Didn't I have to show you how to save the file?
I gotta show some awesome art as like a palette cleanser.
Yeah, we gotta.
Here's
show
this.
off.
This
like,
is ridiculous. Oh, the posing
man,
on Infinite here, dude.
Yeah, thank you. You should. Then we got like some of the older versions. The older version of that cover actually too, which was this one. That one was also done in Autodesk Sketchbook. Jeez.
I'm looking for the old. Did you send the old version of this cover?
Yeah, I did. It's if you scroll down.
I see it.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
god.
The old version. With
it's
the
still
old logo
good.
And everything.
It's just like holy. It's like night and day, man. Holy crap.
Yeah,
I forgot there was an old version of that.
I see
that's
that.
The idea.
I can see which poses were retained. Then there's this. This is not old, is it? Or not very old, at least.
A redraw.
Well, yeah, it's not that old. It's pretty recent, actually. The older version, however, I
can't find the older version.
I actually still have it on hand. Hold on. Let's see. This.
There's also an alt version of this with one of the old
there was.
Overclocked logos. It says this war is over.
God.
Yeah.
I hate that old logo.
Found it.
It's not even that bad. It's just
This is boring compared to the new one. You can barely see the word overclocked.
Yeah,
So you
that's
just
true.
think it was like a modified Sonic Forces logo.
There was also.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
See, again, this one isn't like awful. It's just the new one is such an upgrade.
You
It was
use a lot
cleaner.
of airbrushing.
Sonic doesn't look like he's
Yeah,
covered in dirt.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at the time, I was still like trying to figure out like how like I was like, okay, this shit is edgy. I gotta make it look edgy. But then
You
I
gotta be
realized,
oh,
wait,
this
that's-
one's really small.
Oh, this was that first. This was like was this based off line art I gave you? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
'Cause I remember
actually.
drawing this because I still have the art for it. I don't remember if you completely redrew it or if it was literally like just traced directly after my line art.
I think it was like you did some of the you did the sketch and then I just kind of did some of the fixing. I think. Let's see. And then there were these like old covers too. I think I was like,
oh yeah.
So we got the normal, and then we got Infinite supposedly taking over Sonic. I guess. I don't know. I think it's like, I think it's alright, but personally, I just like.
I love that vector.
That's awesome. Then there's there's this old version of the They Don't Call Me Sonic for Nothing panel.
All of them, gross. Really gross.
Are these from? Is this from Overclocked?
Yeah, actually, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so let me explain that. So I think when we were still trying to work on some of the chapter ideas, right? I was like, so the idea that was that like over time, Sonic's design would progressively change, to signify that like, yeah, this war is like actually it's progressively getting worse and worse and worse, and it's like affecting everybody as a result. So I wanted to like design like what those future like versions of the characters would look like in this in the Overclocked universe. I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
It's very over-designed.
Yeah, definitely. But if there is
I think
one
the idea is
thing
interesting.
Yeah, the idea was interesting. The execution, no.
I'm
Absolutely
gonna show off some more of these covers. This one is really cool.
Yup.
That's just insane.
Agreed.
This one's really cool too. There's not much to it, but it's a really good drawing of Overclocked Infinite.
Yep.
It also looks like what was this? Yeah. Was this going to be like what Infinite would have looked like later on?
Yeah.
Concept art mask.
There would have been a thing where Neo would have betrayed Infinite, obviously, but Infinite would have actually been like expecting that, so he let Neo do his little thing. Tails would have hacked into Neo and like basically gotten control of the Ruby from there. But as soon as like the Ruby like ejected from Neo, Infinite would have taken it. But and then he would have become that, but it's just old ideas.
Yeah.
There's this card too, which is pretty cool.
That was for an old Eclipse Force gimmick that never made it into the final.
Ah. Yeah. Super like just good drawing. It's just a good drawing. Downright.
Thank you.
Some more of these design. Oh no, wait. This is a meme. Sonic Forces Overclocked Revengeance. What is that in the middle? That's horrible.
That's
what are you
Ted.
talking about? It's just Sonic.
That's Ted.
Ted.
Yeah, sure.
Ted.
Jetstream 0. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like, okay, what if the Avatar had like a laser sword? Just a sword with a laser wisp inside.
This is these are some concepts. This is for Neo City?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it is.
Yep.
I modeled some of those too. I don't know where those are now.
There's a program you can download called Everything that like indexes everything on your computer, and you can just it's such a great search tool. I use it endlessly. So if you want to just quickly find stuff at any point, just that's like the go-to. Here's some other stuff: transport trucks, vehicles.
Two of those made it into Reimagined and Overclocked.
Let's see. What else was there? Oh yeah. There was let's see. There was like this Christmas card. There was the
I'll pull up the Christmas
radio.
card.
Yep.
That's
there it
awesome.
is. Yeah. It's pretty relevant too.
Yeah. Let me show some more of these covers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is back when Infinite Force was still on it.
Yeah.
I'm still not quite sure what you're doing with that either.
I think I wanted to I was like, okay.
It looks like the mask is broken into.
Yeah,
no, that was the idea.
Never realized that the mask was just like cracked there for the last like 4 years. I've never. I thought it was like.
Really?
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know.
Are we doing anything for Christmas Eve? Not for the channel, but Out of the Blue, our next IDW dub, is coming out on Christmas, so look forward to that. Here's another cover. This is really cool looking.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
okay, I didn't notice this in the game, and I don't know if that's just because my eyes were tricking me or what. Is this mask like darkened in this form? Is this whole like thing dark?
It was supposed to, but we just kind of forgot to do it. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks so much cooler that way. So I was like, how'd that not make it in? And I guess I have my answer now.
It was in like earlier versions. I know that much.
Sometimes it just happen. But
yeah,
I liked how I did the silhouette for this cover. Actually, that I think I did pretty good on.
Was the sword making Vector look like he had horns intentional?
Yeah, that was intentional. Because
so wait, were they gonna control Vector or something?
No, it's just cool.
No, it just looked cool. But basically, Vector got
his eyes are red too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was referencing that one scene I did.
Ah.
So, yeah, because everyone was trying to get the jump on Infinite, but they all failed at that. So, yeah.
There's this one which looks to be a wallpaper. What's the story behind this?
That was a Jet Set Radio reference. Right
yes, you're right. Oh,
yeah,
I almost forgot.
So remove all the paint cans and instead you just have Sonic just flailing his arms around. I still thought it looked cool though.
Yeah. There's also this cover is really cool.
Agreed. This one was definitely my favorite cover. Oh hey, the jackal in the box.
That's great. The jackal. Oh my god. That's amazing.
That little guy. That silly little fella.
Just the art in this across this whole project has been incredible to see come to life. Okay, these are the final panels for this cutscene, right?
Yep, those were for issue 7.
This isn't like early.
No,
I just want to say this transition on Infinite to Neo is just Jesus Christ, dude. That's like horrifying. Like, that's one of those things that I think would have been impossible to do justice if these cutscenes were 3D. It looks just so good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just horrifying.
But, thank you. That was the idea.
It's great.
Heck yeah, thanks. I'm kind of glad that my my skills in horror artwork actually came in handy for that transition scene.
Mm.
Yep.
You can tell where the horror isms sort of work their way in a fair amount of the art. And it works incredibly well. I still can't get over how well all of the artists made Neo's new like palette and design, and like the ruby being like stuck in him. It just looks so good. It's ridiculous. They actually made blue and red, like bright blue and red, look amazing when literally right next to each other. It's great, flawless, no complaints. Oh my god. Yeah, all the art on this is just ridiculous. It's great to see like everything evolve.
Part of it's also that like red is already a part of like Sonic and Metaltronic's primary color palette because of the shoes.
Yeah.
I think my favorite page has to be when like Neo and Sonic and Gadget and Infinite were just immediately throwing hands at each other. That was my favorite. That was my favorite thing to draw, actually, because like I actually got to show off my fight. Like I got to actually draw them like throwing hands.
Weren't you dreading having to draw that?
A little bit, yeah. Because I was like, how do I make this look good?
Well, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Let's see. And then there was.
I think my favorite page is easily.
Yeah, agreed. I was like,
is that background literally taken from the meme, or did you really repaint it?
I actually recreated it straight up.
the like color is exactly the same. I like Gadget's expression in the immediate next frame.
Yup. It's just like,
if
what the hell?
I gotta say, if this were like an IDW panel, this would be censored in a re-release. They'd tone down the expressions terribly.
That's true.
Nobody is allowed to be silly or ridiculous. Or just like...
Which is a damn shame.
Very flying bark in some of these expressions as well.
Like, even that one would probably get toned down, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, also, this would be condensed into like one panel, and so would this, is what I think.
Yeah.
Like you'd have this panel, and then you'd have the close up of the chokehold, and then you'd have like this on the far right. I think that's how that sequence would go, and it'd be a lot less fun to dub, I would say, just because of the fact that
you don't have anything to accompany it.
Yeah, the thing about the comic dubs is that they rarely do, or the comics themselves, they rarely do like these matched panels unless there's like a drastic change. This is a little subtle, and you can tell it was made for something that was going to be dubbed ahead of time, and I think that knowledge really helps these in the context of the cutscenes. It'd be a little awkward as an actual comic, I think, but it works amazing when you actually like dub it.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of like things that I notice, like some of the earlier stuff, like you can tell it was a lot more comic, like it was meant to be presented as if it were a comic. And then a lot of the newer stuff is like all the panels are broken up very specifically in ways that just, a person doing a video edit would know how to piece together, almost more like a storyboard. And I think it works really well, even if you just release this as a comic, it'd be kind of weird and almost boring to read because of the way the panels are laid out, but it just works perfectly for the game's cutscenes. I think the compromise that was reached there worked incredibly well. And the cutscenes are a lot better for it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I wonder what other stuff the other artists have.
Good question.
Yeah.
But I actually wanted to treat like the later issues I drew down the line to like a bit more like a film.
Yeah, you can tell.
I wanted it to look more like not like Spider-Verse, but just more my thing this time. But
you just did your own thing, so still like Spider-Verse. Because that's what Miles says.
I still did my own thing.
Yeah. I like. I just realized Infinite's like pissed off here in the back,
He's like, wow, what the hell?
like
then
an
you can
old
see
married
Neo-
couple.
You can even like if you look at like at that same panel, you can see like Neo just like holding his hand out, and before like eventually like the hand like ends up lowering. Like, look.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good. These cutscenes would be really fun to animate. I should try that,
for
but
sure.
I'm not good enough at animation, but I'll see. I need to find somebody's Neo Metal Sonic rig. All right, well, I
Colors,
think
though.
that's pretty much, huh?
If you were to animate it, I bet the colors in the shot would look pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks for coming around, everyone. And if you missed most of the stream, don't worry, you'll be able to watch the VOD. And Sonic Forces is $10 on Steam, so if you want to play this for yourself, go and grab it and install Overclocked. It's awesome. Epic Games, I don't know if they have it discounted there as well, but I think mods will work on that version of the game. Duck, do you know anything about that?
I don't use Epic, so I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all good. See you guys around, and thanks for tuning in. Go support and follow like every person involved in Overclocked, because the work poured into this is insane.
Yes,
all right,
you absolutely
take it easy, everyone.
should. All right. Before the stream ends, I want to say I want to give a big shout out to my mom, my dad, my hair comb, my the Eldritch Abomination hiding inside my basement at 3 a.m.
The concrete you left in your fridge.
Oh yeah, that too. I also want to give a big shout out to Duck. I am so sorry that you had to deal with all that. I really hope you get therapy.
Yeah.
And I also want to give a huge shout out to my cup, and I want to give another huge shout out to my car battery that I'm gonna chuck into the ocean in the next 5 seconds. So till then, bye bye.
I want to just give a big thanks